WELR FM Roanoke, LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
Kia of LaGrange.
Eagle Sports Network WLAG 1240 is proud to present LaGrange High School football. Now let's go to the field with your announcers right after this short break.
Glenn Smith in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 31st year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Get ready to smile.
Hi, everybody. Here with Perry Prather at Holmes Pharmacy. And, Perry, I tell you, y'all do so much more with vaccinations.
We do, Coleman. We do a lot of different vaccines, tetanus, toxoid. There's all kinds. It depends on that patient, but shingles is a big thing. And if you're 50 and over, get your shingles vaccine. It's a 2-series. It's real important that people could come in and get that shingles while all the other vaccines are kind of died down.
Come by and see them right here on Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's HomesPharmacy.com.
Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help you combine home and auto and save in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046 today. Like your good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on the 2019 National Survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Come to Momentum Marine in LaGrange. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you get everything you're looking for. Ready for a new wake boat? Need your motor serviced? Or looking to sell your boat? We have you covered. Our expert team members can service your ATV or boat. We offer pickup and delivery service. Whether you are planning a weekend on the water or a season of adventure, we can give your dreams momentum. Momentum Marine, located on 370 South Davis Road, across from the LaGrange Mall. Your go-to destination for all your outdoor adventures.
Now let's get back to the action. Here we go. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Good evening, Granger football faithful. We are back under the Friday night lights, and this time we are at Panther Stadium in Fayetteville, Georgia, September 15th, 2023. It's time to start this run of the gauntlet for LaGrange High in region play. Welcome to Granger football pregame. Tonight's matchup is between the Grangers and the Starr's Mill Panthers. Chandler Wilkerson here with you. I'll be your play-by-play announcer. With me this fine evening is Tommy Whitworth down on the sidelines. How you doing tonight, Tommy? Tommy looking at me. Can you hear me, buddy?
I can't hear you.
He can't hear me up here. Well, either way, we'll get him with us in just a moment. The Grangers are coming off a win in Thomaston against Upson Lee, a game which they ended up dominating 42-7. Recapping it a little bit, a lot of people were picking the Knights to win that ball game, and they jumped out early in the game, but it was all Grangers the rest of the way. And after the Knights jumped up 7-0, there was a special teams play that was really baffling. Upson Lee took the following kickoff and kicked a line drive right off the up man for the Grangers and recovered. So it looked like the momentum was in their favor early. But from there, the Granger defense just completely took over. Ended up forcing a turnover on downs on that drive and only allowed 182 total yards in that game. Malik Kemp scored the first touchdown for the Grangers, and he looked good all night. He's really settling in. He's really getting his momentum in the pocket, getting out and running when he can. And the final line was actually 9 of 12 throwing for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also 2 carries for 21 yards on the ground and a score. And the offensive line did amazing protecting the quarterback, of course. But this Granger offense was able to get 211 yards running the ball on the ground, and that certainly kept the Upson Lee defense off balance all game long. Well, we got a lot to talk about on this pregame tonight here in Thomaston. When we come back, hopefully we'll have our main man Tommy with me, and we'll take a closer look at the Grangers' opponent this evening, and we'll also talk a little bit more about that last win for the Grangers. We'll be back in 2 minutes for Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking for something fun to do this fall? Go to Chop House Axe Throwing in LaGrange to have a thrilling time with your family and friends. Enjoy friendly and fun competition at axe throwing, darts, and cornhole. Plus, as a special for the fall season, Saturday rates are now 20% off. You heard me, 20% off. When you walk in and mention your favorite high school football team, just say, "Go Cavs, go Grangers, go Tigers," and you will receive 20% off your lane. Book your lane online today at chophouseaxe.com.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Elola County, and God bless America.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back on the Grangers pregame show here on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson with you here in the booth. Tommy Whitworth down on the sideline. The Grangers have gone into the locker room for now. They'll be back out before kickoff. Tommy, can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
That's good. That's good. Got a beautiful night for football. It's a lot better for football than it is for baseball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's about 73, 74 degrees here. It's a little overcast. Maybe hopefully the rain will stay off of us. We do have this turf field out here.
Yeah, I got Officer Hamer to take his umbrella and put it back in the car.
There you go. So, Tommy, before we went to break, and I wanted to get your thoughts here on that game against Upson Lee. We were talking about it a little before. I know you couldn't hear us, but I was saying that the Knights jumped out 7-0 there, and then a special teams play was really baffling. Upson Lee took the following kickoff, kicked the line drive off the up man. They recovered. Granger's defense stood tall. They only allowed 182 total yards in that game. And your guy, Malik Kemp, scored the first touchdown for the Grangers. He looked good all night.
He looked good in all phases of the game, in decision-making especially. He's getting better every night, every week. And he made some really good passes and made some good decisions when to keep the ball and run. And really was the catalyst of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And he had 3 total touchdowns, but not to be outshined here is the offensive line. They got the Grangers going with over 200 yards on the ground, really almost 400 yards of total offense. They were getting a push all game long, Tommy.
Oh, they were something special. And I was talking to Jacel Mosley and Jaden Ligon and Deshaun Salter. They're all seniors this year, and of course KT wasn't there. But I thought that the offensive line is playing better every game. They've had 2 or 3 years to play together, and they've got a nasty attitude, which you have to have as an offensive lineman.
Well, without a doubt, and the offensive unit is really starting to move. And looks like we're going with the uniform combo of the white jersey and the blue numbers with the silver pants and the silver helmet. They were looking pretty good out there
looking
earlier.
Sharp, looking really good, really good. And I think injury-wise, we're doing pretty good tonight. And everybody's looked like they're on on one accord out there.
Yeah, well, tonight's opponent for the Grangers are the Starr's Mill Panthers. Opening game here in Region Ball, and this is a good ball club, Tommy. Despite coming into this game, Starr's Mill is 1-2 on the year. They did play a couple of big programs in East Coweta and Northgate before both very close games, and got on the board with their first win against Luella. So they're coming off a bye week themselves, so they're going to be fresh and well-rested. Meanwhile, the Grangers are on their third straight road game, and this is the most important of it all, it seems, as this game last year ultimately was the one that kept the Grangers from winning the region.
That's correct, yeah. And it went to overtime.
Yep.
It went to overtime, and without that, you know, if we could have held on then, we would have been region champs. And they've got pretty much the same team coming back this year. They got a really good quarterback that coach said that they've been passing him more. You know, they were very run dominant last year.
Yeah. I mean, a game in Callaway Stadium that went sour for the Grangers last year, going into overtime and scoring first were the Grangers, but Starr's Mill also scored and had a really gutsy instinct to go for two and win it, and they were able to punch it in and win that game last year. This Starr's Mill ball club does run a traditional wing T formation, but you mentioned we'll see a lot of triple option tonight, but the Granger defense will have to deal with their quarterback as well. Quarterback for Starr's Mill is pretty talented, so it's just another kink in this football team that the Grangers are going to have to keep a close eye on.
Right. You expect that good competition when you get up here and play these teams, and it's a good challenge. It'll be a good challenge. I don't know if he's played a defense like ours since last year, but we'll see.
We will see indeed. So we'll talk a little bit more about this matchup in just a minute, back after a 2-minute break for Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
As a mom of 2 boys, it's important to keep my family comfortable year-round, and there's only one name I trust to do so, Ace Air. Ace Air has been keeping our indoor air comfortable and healthy for more than 20 years.
Ace Air is the area's only York-certified comfort expert dealer, so you enjoy the best price and warranty. From installations to repairs to air quality, Ace Air is the team that treats your comfort as their top priority. So call Ace to condition your space or visit them online at ace-air.net.
Come to Momentum Marine in LaGrange. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you get everything you're looking for. Ready for a new wake boat? Need your motor serviced? Or looking to sell your boat? We have you covered. Our expert team members can service your ATV or boat. We offer pickup and delivery service. Whether you are planning a weekend on the water or a season of adventure, we can give your dreams momentum. Momentum Marine, located on 370 South Davis Road, across from the LaGrange Mall. Your go-to destination for all your outdoor adventures.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with Granger football pregame on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson again here with you, and Tommy Whitworth on the sideline. Tommy, I was going to mention before we went to break, but now I've kind of got it into after. I think the advantage for this Granger's team tonight is the offense continuing to mesh with each other and to be able to catch this Starr's Mill defense off balance, both with the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that as Malik Kent has gotten better every week, that he gets more confident in his downfield throwing, and that will open up our running attack. Jonathan Keys and Caden
Thomas, yeah.
Will definitely be a challenge for him, and with that big line, we can just wear them down. It's going to be one in the trenches, really.
Well, we'll also see what kind of tempo this game will have. There were quite a few times Upson Lee was really taking the play clock to the end, trying to keep this Granger offense off the field. We'll see what kind of game plan that Starr's Mill has against this Granger defensive front. I think they might be trying to go quick a lot.
And it could go either way. It just depends on the flow of the game. I was talking to Jarrett Farrell about the tempo of last week's game versus the tempo of the Northside game. It was an hour and 15-minute difference between that game and this one. And it's how the umpires and referees facilitate the play.
Yeah, the officials did really well in that game, I think.
They did a great job last week, really did.
Well, Tommy, I also want to get into the LaGrange Toyota Players of the Week for the Grangers in that matchup against Upson Lee. Offensive Player of the Week was Stephen Hill, and he's really becoming a prime target for Malik Kemp. He had several big catches last week, including a long touchdown, so he's becoming quite the deep threat on this offense.
He has gotten better and better. I think he had 4 or 5 good catches in the first half, and that set the tone for it, and made some really good catches in traffic. And of course, I think he's going to get better and better, too. And it's going to be fun to see how he develops.
So many of these offensive players have done so well. We're actually going to pause just a moment for the national anthem here. Starr's Mill High School Marching Band with the rendition of the national anthem there. Tommy, I wanted to finish our segment before we throw it out to break one more time here before coin toss. Defensive Player of the Week was Noah Outland, his second such honor of the year. And while he didn't exactly light up the stat sheet last week, Coach Napier told me the intangibles and the focus that he had on the defensive side of the ball were second to none on that unit for the Grangers.
He's a disruptor. I mean, he is I think each of the opposing coaches are going to watch him and dictate how they're going to do to where he's at and so forth. So he is definitely a disruptive force in there and tends to play with reckless abandon.
Yeah, Granger defense once again only allowed 181 yards total in that game against Upson Lee. The special teams player of the week for that game was Gavin Barlow. And Tommy, I know both you and I knew how fast he was, but I could barely get the greetings from my mouth to start the second half of that ball game before he scampered for a 90-yard kickoff return for touchdown and also had 2 tackles on kickoff team as well.
He was like it was like a flash. I mean, it was unbelievable high, and that set that tone for the second half. And then we got the ball back and scored again, so that really sealed the fate of the game at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's what really jolted the momentum for the Grangers in that win against Upson Lee. With that score and a couple more, they put up 21 points in a matter of the first 5 minutes of the second half. And, yeah, Gavin Barlow was running like a bat out of heck, only not heck.
Oh, he turned the afterburners on, and it was kind of amazing, to stand on the sideline and witness that kind of speed. It's not unusual probably in college ball or pro ball, but to have the privilege to stand on the sideline and watch it is something else. That's what makes me come back on Friday nights, things like that.
Yeah, you're going to have to get down the sideline with him quick.
Yeah, I don't think I can outrun him. I mean, I could probably start on the 40 heading to the goal line. He could start on the goal line, and it might get close there at the end, but I don't think so.
I was about to say, somebody might hold you to that. You better be careful.
Oh, Lord.
Well, thanks, Tommy. We're going to go, and when we come back, we'll do kickoff and things of that nature. We'll be back after a 2-minute break for Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Chop House Axe Throwing in LaGrange is perfect for birthday parties, team building events, football Saturdays, or just a day out with family and friends. With plenty of TVs on site, you can throw axes, cornhole bags, and darts while watching your favorite team's QB throw the pigskin. Chop House is also going mobile with their new axe throwing mobile lane. If you are planning a birthday party, wedding, work event, or tailgate, add some thrill with Chop House Axe Throwing to entertain your guests. For more information on their mobile lane, call them today at 706-407-6625.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza, but you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie. Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course, the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glensmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here to Holmes Pharmacy. I'm here with Perry Prather. And, Perry, if your feet hurt or your legs are tired, there's some products out there that can help you.
Absolutely, Coleman. We have one of the largest selections that I know in maybe 50 miles of support stockings, compression hose, any orthotic products that we can help with your legs and your feet, whatever, to get the swelling out of your legs. Come by and give us a shot. Look at our extensive line of hose.
There you go. Come find them right here at Hamilton, Commerce Avenue, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's homespharmacy.com.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Matt Orr right here in LaGrange can switch you over so you can start saving today. Matt and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Matt Orr, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back once again on Granger football pregame on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson in the booth with you here, and Tommy Whitworth on the sidelines. He's over there huddled up talking to a few guys. He's a social. You're just a social butterfly down there, Tommy.
Well, I'm trying to tell this chain gang how to do it.
Oh yeah, you're teaching them a few lessons.
Well, I'm telling them I'm gonna keep an eye on them, because you know when you got the hometown chain gang, they always kind of shade about a football length to the favor of the home team.
A little home cooking.
And I told him, I said, last week I saw something I had never seen on the sideline before, and it was quite enjoyable. They had a beautiful lady that that worked the chain gang, and I have never had we need to get more lady chain gangers.
Yeah, the official crew was great down there in Thomaston, as was the hospitality. You can't thank them enough.
Oh, they're great. And I hope we can play up some more games down the way.
Yeah, I agree with you for sure.
It's close to home, and they've got a great culture there, and very hospitable and very competitive. Really, the score last week really. We won 42-7, but it wasn't. It was closer than that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a dogfight, and Big Blue Nation has showed up once again tonight. The Blue Crew in attendance, as always. They have traveled very well this year, and the theme for the Blue Crew tonight is cops and robbers. You can see them up there dressed up the way they are. It's pretty amusing.
Yeah, they enjoy themselves. That's really a huge part of this.
We're approaching
Granger Nation.
Yeah, they're awesome. We're approaching the coin toss here, Tommy, and the captains are walking out on the field now. Who we got out there?
Parker Shattuck, Jaden Ligon, Malik Kemp and J.T. McCutcheon. No, J.T. Burks.
So J.T. Burks.
I get my JTs and JDs mixed up.
That's all right. Hey, two great senior leaders nevertheless, but those are your captains for this evening as they approach midfield. Tommy's going to get out there and show you what the coin toss is all about tonight. This is a big atmosphere they got going on in Starr's Mill. The bands are really loud. The announcer is bringing it. So I think we're in for a really good ball game here tonight.
They've got about 80% of their stands are full with spectators.
And the music is blaring. They want to bring the atmosphere, and they have done it so far tonight. Tommy, I'm going to kick it out to you, and we'll get this coin toss done.
All right, gentlemen. See, I like to make y'all laugh before the game. I just celebrated my 50th birthday. So you know what the best gift I'm going to ask for y'all tonight is for y'all to make great sportsmanship. Let's have a clean game tonight. Let's get home and incident free. And that'll be one of the best birthdays right here. All right. We good with that? Yes, sir. All right. LaGrange, this is my heads. That's my tails. What is your call?
Tails.
What did he say? Tails. And it's a head, so. All right, which way you want to get?
Starr's Mill won it and will receive the ball.
So Starr's Mill wins the toss and will receive to open the ball game. We're ticking in under just 2 minutes here, so I'm going to throw it out for 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it comes to power,
nothing beats a Husqvarna.
Southern Cart Services on West Point Road in LaGrange is your
Husqvarna chainsaw headquarters.
From battery-operated to gas, residential, professional, and top-handle chainsaws, Southern Cart Services has the Husqvarna chainsaw to meet your project needs. Go to southerncartservices.com right now to see all the Husqvarna products available. Southern Cart Services on West Point Road is West Georgia and East Alabama's Husqvarna dealer.
At Starr West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Starr West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you on Granger football pregame. We're about to get this ball game started. Chandler Wilkerson here in the booth. Tommy Whitworth on the sidelines. I'm jumping out of my chair here, Tommy. I'm ready to get this ball game rolling.
I hear you. We got Coach Lee Richter on the sideline. He's going to give us his 2 cents worth, and we'll see if we can turn it to 4 cents.
Yes, sir. I think the key to this ball game, Tommy and Lee, will definitely be how the Grangers will perform on run defense. They did allow 150 yards on the ground against Upson Lee. They did have a very good back, but we know that Starr's Mill will also have a big rushing attack. It looks like we're going to go for a moment of silence here on the field.
Moment of silence.
Words cannot express the tremendous grief the Starr's Mill community has felt over the passing of Team 23 captain and standout fullback Ben Bodney. Ben lost recently a 15-month battle to cancer at the tender age of 22. He was a pre-med major at Mercer, destined to be a significant contributor to the medical community. His courage, tenacity, passion, self-discipline, resilience, and selflessness are perfect examples of his high character. He will be greatly missed. Please join us now for a moment of silence. Thank you. God bless Ben Bodney and his family.
Nice tribute.
Very nice tribute. We're going to throw it out for 30 seconds, and we'll get this ball game started on the Eagle Sports Network.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
With you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth here with you tonight. Grangers versus Panthers. LaGrange versus Starr's Mill. And a bit of a revenge game possibly for the LaGrange Grangers. And we are getting set up to get this ball game kicked off. Ball's at the 40-yard line. Sammy Rodas off to kick for the Grangers. The sophomore has it up. It is deep. Ball is caught around the 10-yard line for Starr's Mill, and he runs it up. And he is hit initially at the 25, and he will gain a few more yardage around 10 or 11 to about the 34, 35-yard line, and Starr's Mill will start from there.
Broke the initial containment and made about 10 additional yards before he was brought down.
So here we go, Tommy. This first drive for the Granger defense. They did so well against Upson Lee, and 181 yards total defense allowed. Pretty darn good.
Very good, very good. Let's keep that tempo up. This is a veteran quarterback they've got that played a great game last year, and they say he's even better this year.
So he comes out and commanding the huddle. Here come the Panthers. At the 35-yard line, they have it 1st and 10. No score here, 11:52 in the first quarter. Ball goes to the running back out of the shotgun. He is hit near the line of scrimmage, but gains up to about the 41-yard line before he's brought down.
J.T. Perks hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He was able to elude that, and then the host of Rangers brought him down.
So a gain of 6 on the play. It's 2nd and 4 for Starr's Mill. So the contain was there. The tackling wasn't quite there on that play, but we'll see how this Granger defense reacts to that. They come out once again in the shotgun. They got 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield, and the handoff will go once again to the back. This time he is met very close, a lot closer to the line of scrimmage there, maybe for a gain of 2, and it'll be 3rd and short for Starr's Mill.
Noah Outland made a good open field tackle, about 2-yard gain.
So Noah Outland, the reigning defensive player of the week for the Grangers. 3rd and short. And we're showing blitz here on 3rd and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line of scrimmage for the Panthers. 10:50 left in the first quarter. No score yet. Grangers on their first defensive drive here, looking to try and get off the field early. Noise being made as you can hear the crowd. Handoff goes once again up the middle. This time the back has more room, and he's down the right sideline, first down and way more, and he's tripped up. Oh, he's still got inbounds, but he is tripped up and finally pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. A big run for Starr's Mill on 3rd down.
Very elusive and just was able to find a seam and couldn't get a good handle on him.
So 1st and 10 for Starr's Mill at the 14-yard line of the Grangers.
Look like in a hurry up.
Yeah, they're going tempo here, so no huddle for them. Looks like they're going to be looking to push early. 10:25 in the first quarter to go. No score yet. Handoff once again goes to the back who made the big run. This time he is gobbled up, maybe a yard loss for the Granger defense there.
There was he bumbled that ball when it snapped to him, and he recovered it just in time to hand it off, so it knocked the timing off of that play and allowed us to get in there for a 1-yard loss.
So a bit of a snap bobble there. Grangers look good on that one. 2nd and 11 for Starr's Mill. And they're going to slow it down a little bit here. Coming out of the huddle. They've once again gone in the shotgun. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. All run plays for the Panthers so far. Snap comes to the QB. He will once again hand it off. Same back, same run play. And this time it gains about 3 on the play, maybe 4. But it'll be 3rd and a little bit longer for Starr's Mill here.
Caden Sutton made a good tackle on that, about a 4-yard gain for him. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, the 11-yard line for the Granger defense. It would be big for them to hold Starr's Mill to a possible field goal attempt here or force them to go for it on 4th down. Looks like 14, now 10 on the play clock for Starr's Mill as they come out yet again. Motion a man to the left with the man in shotgun and a back. He's actually going back. He's dropping back. He's got a man out there to the left side. It's caught really close to the first down. It looks like he's got the first down at the 3-yard line in the flat.
Good possession catch there by number 22.
He was covered well.
He was covered excellently there.
So 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for the Panthers on their opening drive here. 8:40 left in the first quarter. No score as of yet, but Panthers knocking on the door here. Rangers are going to have to dig deep and try and get this ball pushed back a little bit. So 9 on the play clock here. Starr's Mill comes out of the huddle. Starr's Mill's won a lot of shotgun here, and that actually goes to a quarterback power. It's close to the
ball
goal line. Ball is on the ground. Ball is on the ground, and the Grangers recover. My goodness, what a defensive stand.
He didn't have good control over it to start with, and Deshaun Butler came up with it on the 1-yard line.
You heard it from Tommy. Fantastic goal line stand for the Grangers, and they have it inside their own 2-yard line with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Wow, what a stand.
Inside the 1-yard line. The ball's about on the half-yard line.
So very, very deep. The Grangers have to be careful coming out on offense here, but nevertheless, this dynamic Granger offense who had over 350 yards of offense last game against Upson Lee comes out.
All right, big boys.
They're probably going to look to just push the pile here. 1st and 10, and that's exactly what they do. Malik Kemp goes pushing
about a yard and a half up
to about the 2-yard line, looks like maybe.
Give him a little bit of breathing room there.
So 8 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score yet. The Grangers turned the ball back to their offense after a fumble recovery at the goal line, and now it's 2nd and about 9 from the 2. So Kemp in the pistol. He hands it off. Looks like Jonathan Keys down there, and he gains up past the 5 to about the 6-yard line. And that could be Caden Thomas, actually.
Caden Thomas. Jonathan's old number.
So, Caden Thomas with the first carry of the game for the Granger backcourt. And it's 3rd and about 5 for the Grangers here at the 6-yard line.
Jonathan Keys comes in. Caden Thomas goes out.
So Keys checks in. They are in the shotgun. One receiver to the top, one to the bottom. Kemp looks to have fooled the defense there.
They got a first down on that one, I hope.
So, yeah, it looks like the Grangers are going to get a first down on the hard count by Malik Kemp. And that's exactly what they do. Up to the 12-yard line, a first down for the Grangers. 7-11 in the first quarter, no score yet. Grangers already in plus turnover range. 1st and 10.
And we moving.
Yeah, it looks like
Stephen Hill jumped a little early.
So a bit of an early jump from Stephen Hill over there. We'll back it up back to the 6-yard line, but at least this time we've got that first.
There we go.
So 1st and 15 for the Grangers after the penalty. And once again, they come out in shotgun. Malik Kemp directing traffic at the line, getting his brother Malachi set. 2 receivers to the bottom, and Jonathan Keys in the backfield. They fake it. They're looking downfield, and he's got a man over the middle. Tayshawn Lemon, I believe, and it's complete up past the 20-yard line to the 24. Great way to hang on. He got hit almost immediately, and the Grangers have another first down.
Threaded the needle right over the middle on there. Great concentration and great catch by Tayshawn Lemon. He's really improved this year.
So another solid throw by Malik Kemp as they go fast. This time it goes to Jonathan Keys. Keys is off the right side, makes a cut past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A solid run for Jonathan Keys there, but not quite enough for the first down as will be 2nd and short.
Picked up around 8.
So 6:16 and counting left in the first quarter. No score yet. The Grangers trying to claw their way into better field position on this opening drive after the defense got the fumble on the goal line. And it's a quick slant and dropped. Had a man. I think that's Denorion Reed. Yes, it was Denorion Reed. So a short slant that didn't quite make it into Denorion Reed's hands. It'll be 3rd and short for the Grangers.
Well, we just barely escaped a little extra. Our lineman and their lineman got tangled up, and referee stepped in there. And
so 3rd and a long 1 for the Grangers at the 33-yard line. Yeah, they need the 34. Kemp once again in shotgun. They will hand it off. And that is going to be close. I'm not sure if he got it. It was Caden Thomas on the carry. And looks like they are going to call it 4th down. They didn't quite get the first.
It's a good long 1.
And it's looking like the Grangers will elect to punt the ball here with 5:35 left in the first quarter. Parker Shattuck on. No score just yet. Grangers are about to punt the ball, or set to punt the ball. 4th and 1 on their own 33. Kick is up for Shattuck. It's high. It's not that far. It lands about the 40-yard line and takes a Granger bounce inside the 35 at the 34, and that's where Starr's Mill will start their next drive. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start the new school year off right with a new haircut for you and your kid. With 2 great locations to choose from, Sawmill Place in the Piggly Wiggly Shopping Center off Roanoke Road and the Commerce Avenue location next to Kroger. Great Clips saves your haircut details so you can get the same great haircut every time from any Great Clips. Save the time with convenient online check-in. Download the app today. Sawmill Place in the Piggly Wiggly Shopping Center off Roanoke Road and the Commerce Avenue location next to Kroger. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the first down for Starr's Mill, and they hand it off once again, and this time it's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by several Granger tacklers there.
J.D. McCutcheon, Noah Outland, Deshaun Butler.
So a host of Granger defenders in. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Starr's Mill. 4:43 and counting left in the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball. Both teams have failed to score. It is 0-0 here in the first. And Starr's Mill with the ball at their own 34-yard line on 2nd down. They come out in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. And once again, they hand it off to the back, who's getting number 23. I don't have Starr's Mill's roster with me, but 23 is getting some early work for the Panthers, and this time he only gains about a yard.
Parker Shattuck made initial contact right at the line of scrimmage, and then another host.
So 3rd and about 8 for Starr's Mill here. Be another huge Granger defensive stand if they're able to get off the field here, 3 and out. So once again, Starr's Mill actually comes out in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, 1 tight end. The snap goes to the quarterback. He's pressured over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage there by the Granger defense. No flags on the field.
It went through their receiver number 11, went through his hands, then it went through Jordan Stringer number 11's hands. So.
Yeah, a bit of a rush throw by the quarterback. Somebody's going to get a pressure on that.
Yeah, we had some good pressure on a host of them.
Sailed it a little high. He had the receiver maybe, but he just sailed it throw a little bit and threw the receiver off. So 4th down for Starr's Mill, and now we will look to change possessions again as their punt team is out.
Got Grayson Cockrell back deep.
Cockrell deep for the Grangers back at their own 25. Snap comes. The punt is long. Whoa, he booted that. And he will be catching it at the 15. And here comes Grayson Cockrell up past the 20, and he's upended at the 21-yard line.
A great open field tackle by Starr's Mill. And a huge punt. I mean, that thing had some good hang time on there.
Yeah, it had distance. I would have thought he almost outkicked his coverage. But, yeah, like you said, they get a really good open field tackle there. So Grangers are going to take over at about the 21-yard line of their own with 3:28 left in the first quarter. No score yet. And Starr's Mill has now had the ball twice, and this Granger defense is holding up pretty well. They had the ball deep in Granger territory at about the 2-yard line. Grangers made them cough it up, and now the Grangers come out for their second offensive drive. Malik Kemp in the shotgun. Jonathan Keys is with him. Keys gets the handoff. He's off the right side. He's got a little bit of running room, and he kind of, fell past the 30-yard line, close to the first down marker, but I think they're going to spot him a little bit shy of the 30.
Good 9-yard run on that. Be second and a long one.
So they do give him the 30-yard line there, Tommy. Yeah. So 3:05 left in the first quarter. No score yet. Grangers have the ball on their own 30-yard line. Second and about one. Kemp comes out in the shotgun. Receiver moving right. And he's got the ball in his hand. He's looking deep down the left side. That's Stephen Hill. He's got a man beat. And it's caught.
He got it. Diving catch, Stephen Hill. Really.
It looked like he bobbled it for a second, but he held on, Tommy. What a catch by Stephen Hill.
He dove, held on, rolled over, and came up. No doubt in the world. Just a great catch by.
So a huge, huge play from Malik Kemp to Stephen Hill, and the Grangers are now deep in Starr's Mill territory at the 25.
All that does is help our running attack.
So 1st and 10 for the Grangers at the Panther 25. They run a little counter with Jonathan Keys. Keys is off the right side and inside the 20-yard line at about the 17-18. Another good run for Keys.
Yeah, picked up about 7 on that.
Opened up. Stephen Hill beat 2 guys off the left side. They were chasing after him, and just a dime from Malik Kemp, about a 45 to 50-yard completion there on that big play. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, no score yet. Second and short for the Grangers at the 17-yard line of the Panthers. And it's Malik Kemp. He will keep it off the right side. He is close to the first down marker. He's met by a couple of guys, and we'll see where the spot is, but it got close to the first.
Should be forward progress, shouldn't get it, but the side judge was not.
So not the most favorable spot for the Grangers, and that's only ruled about a gain of 2. It looked like it was about 3 or 4.
Yeah, he wasn't. Side judge got blocked on that. Huh?
So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Grangers here. Inside a minute 30 here in the first quarter. No score just yet, but hang tight. We come out in the pistol. We got 2 receivers to the bottom. Caden Thomas lines up even with Kemp in the shotgun. The handoff is to Thomas. Thomas is up close to the first down, but they don't think he has it.
They're going to be short about a yard.
Yeah, it's about the 16. The Grangers needed the 15. So we'll see what the Grangers do here. Right now, the offensive unit is still on the field. And here comes the kick team. So Grangers will line up for a kick here. It's looking to be about a 32-yarder, 31, 32. That's actually the 33. So Sammy Rodas, the sophomore, will look to hit a 32-yard field goal. It's up, and it is not good.
I think he got a piece of that.
Yeah, I think Starr's Mill actually got a piece of that. So still scoreless here in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Elola County, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Starr's Mill out for their third drive. They're going to throw it on a screen to their left side, and he got hammered there after about a gain of 1 or 2, I believe.
He got 2 yards on that.
That was Noah Outland on that play too, Tommy. He creamed him.
Yeah, he got a good hit. He was way across field. That's the end of the first quarter, and the Evan Crocker scoreboard needs to get cranked up on the Granger side. 0-0.
Yeah, that kind of changed momentum for us last game against Upson Lee. So 0-0 at the end of one, Starr's Mill versus the Grangers, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other two locations at Lee's Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network, ready to get started with this second quarter. No score yet. Grangers and Starr's Mill playing a hard-nosed defensive game. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth with you here. And the second down and 8 play for Starr's Mill will fall incomplete. So it'll be another third down for them, Tommy.
It will be. That was a quick hitter over the slant in, and it was just led just a little way. Good coverage by Jordan Stringer, number 11 on number 11. Look like we're going to be watching 11 on 11.
So Jordan Stringer with the pass breakup there for the Grangers. It's 3rd and about 8 for Starr's Mill here to start the second quarter. Once again, no score in this game. Both defenses have played hard. Grangers had a chance at a 32-yard field goal that was partially blocked by Starr's Mill, and that was the end of their last drive here. Looking to get off the field on defense, 3rd down and long, and he's pressured, and the ball is floating up, and one of our guys almost came down with it. That was J.J. Johnson that had a chance at the ball there, but the ball falls incomplete, and another stop for the Granger defense.
Total pressure on that, which caused that ball to he could not he had to let it go early.
Yeah, that's number 17, Logan Inagwa. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but that's Starr's Mill's quarterback's name.
He's a tough hombre, though.
Yeah, he was pressured really hard there. Made kind of a lofty throw, but it fell innocently enough to the turf at the end, and the punt teams are out now. Bryson Cockrell once again back, and once again he has he looks like he muffed the punt. He did. Did he recover it? Maybe. I think
we got it.
I think he did get it back. He called for a fair catch at about the 42-yard line and muffed it a little bit.
Yeah, and we're lucky to hold on to that one.
Yeah,
Give a shout out to my old broadcasting partner, Michael Buchanan, listening in tonight. Michael, we miss you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Michael, for the roster there. He came in clutch. He actually sent me the roster for Starr's Mill during the break there, so thanks again, Michael. Watching for, listening for us, looking out for us. We love that. Grangers will now come out again on another drive for their offense. Pretty good field position here at the 46-yard line of Starr's Mill. We come out. Rolling right is Kemp. Kemp's looking right. He's got room in front of him, and he's going to take it up past the 50-yard line at the 45. And the ball did come out, and looks like Starr's Mill's got it. He got hit really hard right at the first down marker, and the ball popped out.
Right.
And no such luck on recovering the fumble for the Grangers here.
Just a huge hit by Starr's Mill on that.
So field position will literally flip here. We had it at the 45 of Starr's Mill, and now Starr's Mill will have it at about the 45 of theirs. Here with 11:22 left in the second quarter. No score here yet. Still, things have been a little bit sloppy, but the defenses on both ends are playing really hard, Tom.
It's just been a hard-hitting game, and those things happen when you hit them hard out there.
So 1st and 10 for Starr's Mill at the 44-yard line, close to midfield here. And they will hand the ball off to 23 again, and this time Noah Outland's there in the backfield to wrap him up.
A good 4-yard loss on that play.
So Dorsey Benefield is the running back senior for Starr's Mill that's getting the carries, a majority of the carries. He's touched the ball a lot already tonight. And that time he's wrapped up for about a 4-yard loss back at the 40-yard line by Noah Outland. He's flying all over the field again today, Tommy.
He really is. He's fun to watch.
10:53 left in the second quarter. No score yet. Second down and 14 for Starr's Mill. They come out in the shotgun. This time 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. And the ball comes over the middle, complete past the 50-yard line into Granger territory at about the 47 before he's gobbled up. Bryson Cockrell really got after him after he caught the ball, drove him all the way back past into their own territory, but nevertheless, not quite good enough for the first down. It's 3rd and short for Starr's Mill.
3rd and about a yard, maybe not even a yard. And,
I was thinking they had the first down for sure there, Tommy, but they were short.
Well, if it wouldn't have been for that 4-yard loss earlier, it would have been.
So 3rd and short, once again, another big down upcoming for the Granger defense. They have held their own so far this game, as has Starr's Mill's defense. No score here in the second quarter. 3rd and about 1. They're lined up in the shotgun yet again. High snap, handoff goes to another back, and he's got the first down just about 2 or 3 yards inside the 45 at the 43.
Good second effort on that, just tough running inside.
He spun off one guy and was able to gain the first down yardage. So a new set of down for the Panthers at the 43 of the Grangers. 9:27 left in the first half. No score. And once again, Grangers have a new set of downs on defense to deal with. Handoff goes to the back. Once again, first down. He's got fresh legs, and he's running quickly up past the 40 at the 36-yard line. A gain of about 7.
Yeah, just a quick hitter up the middle. Not like Caden Sutton brought him down on a good open field tackle. It was about a 7-yard gain on that 2nd and 3.
So Starr's Mill kind of slowing things down a little bit here. They went up tempo earlier. Now they're kind of like holding things back a little bit, trying to keep their legs fresh. And they will come out of the huddle once again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top of the formation. And the snap comes to the quarterback. He will keep it this time. He throws left on a screen, and he's got a man caught at the 35-yard line and upended close to about the 32, and think they've got enough for a first down there.
Yeah, move those chains one more time. They're going to spot it right up at the 31-yard line.
So Starr's Mill is staying ahead of the chains on their 4th offensive drive. Ball is at the 31-yard line, and they will have first down. Well, the ball's at the 31, but the chain crew is at the 32.
I'm going to keep y'all honest. Okay?
There we go. Yeah, let them know, Tommy. In the shotgun is the quarterback. We bring pressure up the middle, and we have got a big hit right behind the line of scrimmage, maybe for a loss, maybe right at the line of scrimmage. I think that was number 14, Kalijah Parks.
He got in there early and made good contact, held it to no gain.
So the senior able to break through the front push there. It's 2nd and 10 for the Starr's Mill Panthers. 7:30 left in the second quarter, no score. They try to catch the Grangers to go offsides with a quick snap there. No, they didn't go for it. Now they're looking to the sideline for direction here. Plenty of time on the play clock. Snap comes to the quarterback. He will once again hand it off, and once again, this is a minimal gain, maybe about 2 or 3, up to they're marking it at the 27-yard line.
Kalijah in on another tackle. Kalijah Parks made 2 tackles in a row there.
So back-to-back tackles for Kalijah Parks, and the Grangers defense have another big third down here inside their own territory at the 28-yard line. Granger defense would love to get off the field here. Atmosphere's electric in this stadium. So once again, actually, we're going to get a timeout here. Starr's Mill will take their first timeout with 6:27 left in the half. No score yet. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
State Farm agent Matt Orr.
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving sweet, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. Enjoy chicken salad as a scoop or a sandwich, and for life on the go, grab a Quick Chick. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and in multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick in front of the LaGrange Mall in LaGrange or order online today.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. 6:27 left in the half. No score. A defensive battle here between Starr's Mill and the Grangers. And the Grangers defense has another third down upcoming at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 7 for the Starr's Mill Panthers. They'll look to get off the field here. And it's been a little bit of a tug of war, Tommy.
It really has. It's been a great defensive battle. Epic battle.
So coming out of their first time out of the half, Starr's Mill will come to the line. 3rd and 7. They come out in the shotgun, one back in the backfield. It's looking like an option read play there, and the quarterback has the first down. He keeps it. That was actually a really good play by Starr's Mill's quarterback, and up to the 20-yard line, good enough for a first down.
He made a great play on that. This is a very disciplined, very focused team we're playing tonight.
And the quarterback keeps it. That's his first rush of the day, and we didn't quite stay on it. We're playing more of the pitch man there, it looked like. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Granger 20-yard line. So we're in the red zone now. And the handoff will go to the back for Starr's Mill, and he's off the left side, and a touchdown-saving tackle made at about the 9-yard line by J.J. Johnson.
They're 1st and goal at about the 8-yard line.
So 5:44 left in the first half.
We need another fumble down here like he did.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's speak that into existence. 1st and goal at the 8 for Starr's Mill. They go with a hard snap and look to the sideline here, pre-snap. Granger defensive line makes a quick shift. Snap comes to the quarterback. He is going to hand it off once again. That's number 23 once again for Starr's Mill, Dorsey Benefield.
Bulls his way to the 4-yard line. J.T. Burks brings him down.
So a 4-yard gain on 1st and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal. Granger's bending, hopefully not breaking, but we'll see how things go for him here on 2nd and goal. 4:53 and counting left in the first half. No score. Starr's Mill with a 2nd and goal at the Granger 4-yard line. Looks like they got a jumbo set out there, and they will shift left. Snap actually goes to the back again, number 23, Benefield, and he is stopped just short of the goal line. Looks like at about the 1.5, maybe the 2-yard line.
They're going to put him down just past the 2. That was just a quick hitter. He's just trying to read a hole. That big quarterback who's got good, strong legs.
So a massive 3rd and goal for this Granger defense here as we go inside 4 minutes left in the first half.
I got it.
Big play here. And the Grangers will actually take their first time out of the half with 3:56 left. No score here. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
As a mom of 2 boys, it's important to keep my family comfortable year-round, and there's only one name I trust to do so, Ace Air. Ace Air has been keeping our indoor air comfortable and healthy for more than 20 years.
Ace Air is the area's only York-certified comfort expert dealer, so you enjoy the best price and warranty. From installations to repairs to air quality, Ace Air is the team that treats your comfort as their top priority. So call Ace to condition your space or visit them online at ace-air.net. Now
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson, I can't even say my own name. Tommy Whitworth with you here. 3:56 left in the half. No score, but the Grangers have a big 3rd and goal coming up here on defense, and Starr's Mill's looking to punch it in. Coming out of the timeout, the Grangers with their first here with 3:56 left. And Starr's Mill will huddle up once again. This time their quarterback's out there. Last snap he was not on the field. They ran a wildcat. And this time he's behind center in the shotgun. Actually, the ball will go to the back again. He's close.
He's going to be short. It was a high snap, and it knocked his timing off, and it's going to be right down to about the 6-inch line.
So the Grangers hold sway on 3rd and goal, but it will be 4th and goal with just a few inches to go to push for Starr's Mill. You got to go for it here, right?
I would think if they don't go for it, something wrong. That ball is less than 6 inches. I'm looking right down the line on it. It's about 3 inches.
So Granger defense trying to hold on one more time on this drive right at the 6-inch yard line. And the call hasn't been made yet. I don't think they're going to get this call in. They might have to take another timeout. And that's what they do. So second timeout for the Starr's Mill Panthers with 3:06 left in the half. No score yet. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Eloda County, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you once again, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here in Fayetteville. Starr's Mill versus LaGrange. No score here with 3:06 left in the half, and it's 4th and goal for the Starr's Mill Panthers against this Granger defense at about the 3 to 4 inch line. We'll see what they choose to do. It's do or die here as they come out of the timeout.
It really is.
And I'm leaning forward out of the booth here so I can get a really close look at this. I know you've got probably a little bit better look than me, Tommy. As Starr's Mill comes out, and they've got their big back in the backfield once again. They snap it directly to him. The Grangers meet him at the goal line, but he just pushed past the goal line into breaking the play, and it's a touchdown for Starr's Mill.
We hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and he just rolled over and just about 3 inches inside of it.
That was really, really close. But nevertheless, the Panthers have the first score here with 2:59 left in the half. Pending the extra point here, we'll update the score, but Starr's Mill now has the lead.
They have earned everything they've gotten, too. They didn't know it come easy.
And I believe they've got a freshman kicker. Oh, no, do pardon. And the kicker pushes it through. It's 7-0 Starr's Mill. 2:59 left. Granger will have the ball when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Matt Orr will make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you. 2:59 left to go in the half. The Grangers now trail the Starr's Mill Panthers 7-0 on a 4th and goal push by the Panther offense, and Grangers will get the ball with 2 timeouts and just under 3 minutes left. And this will be the first time they get the ball kicked to them. They'll also receive coming out of the second half, so this is a big drive for us, Tommy. And the kick is going to go out of bounds, so Grangers will have good field position here coming out. So 2:59 left in the half, and the Grangers will have the ball. I believe they spotted it at the 35. Grangers huddle up here. Tommy, did I lose you down there, buddy?
And no, we were just in there for just a second. You did.
All right, I got you back. Well, like I said, big drive for the Grangers here. So Grangers will come out in the shotgun. Malik Kemp and Jonathan Keys has the ball off tackle. He's running past the 35 to about the 37, a 2-yard gain on the play.
Just not much room in there, but you feel like one's fixing to break loose.
Yeah, I can see how things are moving here up in the booth, and the Grangers really do have a lot better push than one might realize, even though they haven't scored yet. So 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard run from Keys. He's back there in the backfield again with Malik Kemp. Kemp gets the snap. He fakes it to Keys, and he's over the middle. That's Denorian Reed. It's caught at the 35, and he's going down the sideline. It's a foot race to the 10-5. Touchdown, Grangers!
There you go. That's a good touchdown. I love it.
Denorian Reed with a massive touchdown catch and run after catch for the Grangers, and they're looking to tie this ball game with 2:15 left in the first half.
Michael Buchanan, you'll be proud of Chandler. He's getting close.
Hey, I'm just calling it how I see it, baby. That is a great touchdown run.
It was a great touchdown run.
Sammy Rodas in for the Grangers to try and tie this ball game up. And the kick is up, and it is good. Grangers tie it with 2:15 left in the half, 7-7, all square here in Fayetteville. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you. A 63-yard touchdown catch by Denorian Reed from Malik Kemp has got this game tied all at 7, and the Grangers looking to kick off and get another defensive stop here before half.
We need to pull one of those offside kicks like they did against us last week.
That wouldn't be too bad. Instead, the kick goes deep here at about the 9-yard line. It's caught. Starrs Mill will look to return it. He got hit right at the 20-yard line, but fell past the 25 to about the 27, 28.
They're going to put him down on the 26-yard line.
So that's where the ball will be marked. 2:09 left in the half, 7-all here. We are all knotted up, Tommy, and what an amazing electric touchdown play on that drive from the Grangers.
Oh, it was Denorian Reed just turned on the afterburners and left them.
So much speed on this Granger offense between Stephen Hill, Denorian Reed, Gavin Barlow, obviously. Just a whole set of playmakers that could really break it at any moment.
They really can, and I'm standing one by Malachi Render, who's probably as fast as any of them out there.
Render was injured to start the season, and Starrs Mill will come out on first down, run the ball again, this time a gain of about 1 to 2 to the 28-yard line as the clock ticks under 2 minutes here.
That was a tough run. He got really slammed about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, was able to turn and and gained 2 yards. How he gained 2 yards, I don't know.
And Tommy, I'm wondering how aggressive Starr's Mill is going to be here with just the one timeout left and the Grangers getting the ball coming out of half.
You just don't know. I think they're going to probably just play it close to the vest and go in with a halftime tie.
It looked like the Panthers had grabbed momentum, a 4th and goal push that got them into the end zone and finally broke the scoreless tie in this game, and the Grangers just quick striked on them, and now it seems like that momentum has shifted completely back. And a 2nd down run is the ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground, I think, unless they ruled him down.
He was down.
So they rule the back down after about a gain of 2 to the 30-yard line as the clock ticks.
Carter Lay put a good hit on him.
Yeah, he put the crown of the helmet on that football. It was out. I really thought it was.
Well, it was coming out, but he landed on it, and so he was able to save it.
So another timeout taken, I believe, by Starr's Mill. It could be by the Grangers, but 1:08 left, 7-7 all. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking for something fun to do this fall? Go to Chop House Axe Throwing in LaGrange to have a thrilling time with your family and friends. Enjoy friendly and fun competition at axe throwing, darts, and cornhole. Plus, as a special for the fall season, Saturday rates are now 20% off. You heard me, 20% off. When you walk in and mention your favorite high school football team, just say,
Go Cavs, Go Grangers, Go Tigers,
and you will receive 20% off your lane. Book your lane online today at chophouseaxe.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. 1:08 left in the half. A 3rd and 7 coming up for the Starr's Mill Panthers. This game is tied 7-7. The score on a 4th and goal for the Panthers and a 63-yard reception by Denorion Reed for the Grangers has got this all tied up.
Tayshawn Lemon told me to do a shout-out to his 2 brothers. What was his name? Tory and what?
Tory and Trey.
Tory and Trey.
A shout-out to those fellas. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers as they come out, and they got one-on-one coverage over there, but the ball fell harmlessly to the turf, and it's a 4th down now, and they will come out and punt teams. Grangers do have 2 timeouts left and are going to get the ball back with a minute left. I don't know how aggressive they'll be, but we'll see what we get on this punt return.
Yeah, it might be an exciting 63 seconds.
Yeah, it could very well be, Tommy. I mean, this has been an exciting first half. Not a whole lot of scoring, but a lot going on for sure.
Oh, been a huge first half.
So I believe that's Caden Thomas actually back there for the Grangers lined up deep. And they will walk the punt up a little bit.
I think they're going to kick it out.
And the ball will land at the 30 and take a Panther bounce.
There's a
down
penalty
to the
flag
24.
somewhere.
There's a flag down on the field. That's actually our first penalty of the game.
No, other than a couple offside. I mean.
Oh, well, yeah.
But this is the first one that wasn't a scrimmage. It's going to be interesting to see what this was. It came from the side judge over here.
Maybe out of bounds.
Or a block in the back or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So right now the Grangers will have it at their own 24-yard line with 49 seconds left and 1 timeout.
Block in the back.
So that'll set the Grangers back a little bit. I think now, Tommy, it might be a little bit time to knee this ball and take it in, but we'll see what Coach Napier has planned up for this offense here on this last drive.
He may try one long one. Who knows?
So after the penalty, they'll walk it back to the 14-yard line, and the Grangers will have it there. They're still huddled up over there for the moment. A lot to unload in the halftime. I'm sure we'll get a couple of people to talk to via Tommy's social butterfly-ness.
I got to talk to Dr. Farrell over there.
So we'll get to talk to Dr. Jarrett Farrell, band director, the Sound of Champions. As the Grangers once again come out in the offense, they come out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Malik Kemp looking in. Whistles blow. They blow it dead. And might have been trying to get a look at something there.
We may have called timeout. I don't know.
Grangers may have called their final timeout here. The officials are trying to sort it out. We got a man coming on late for the Grangers here.
Well, we got to keep this chain gang honest. They were moving up.
So no timeout. Instead, we kind of just whistle the play dead and try again here. This time, Grangers in the pistol. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. The snap comes to Kemp. Kemp is actually going to look to throw this ball. Kemp is deep over the middle. He's got Denori on read again, and it's caught at the 50-yard line for a huge gain.
Very good pass right there.
So the chains will reset, and the Grangers look like they might
have a flag on this one. Let's see what we got.
Do you see Laundry on the field?
Yeah, number 55 standing over him. May got us for a hold on there.
So I believe that play will be wiped out. And that looks to be the case. Well, good pitch and catch nonetheless. So 39 seconds left in the half. Grangers look like they've got a penalty. Yeah, they do.
Half the distance down there.
So half the distance to the goal will be at the 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
So 1st and 17 for the Grangers. 39 seconds left. 7-7. This ball game is tied here at Starr's Mill. And Kemp looks to throw again. He's got a man on the screen down the left side and up past the original line of scrimmage.
The bubble screen.
So Lemon on the catch there at about the 17. It'll be 2nd and short as the clock ticks inside 20 seconds here. The Grangers going tempo. I guess they're going to try and get at least one more play in here before half. And Kemp will take the snap. He's looking for a guy. He's looking down the left side. It's a deep ball past the 50, a jump ball. Looked like somebody might have come down with it, and I think Starr's Mill did.
Well, it was Deshaun Lemon hit it, almost came up with it, but it was doesn't matter, it's the last play of the.
So that is the last play of the half. It is an interception, but to no avail. Halftime, we're looking at Grangers 7, Panthers 7, all sorted up here. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Eagles Sports Network. I'm sorry.
Let me try to get Coach over here.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about your halftime interviews there.
This is a heck of a ball game.
Well, you knew it'd be. Look, you play in our region. Each week's going to be a tough week. You got to get ready to go. These guys did a good job of playing keep away and running the clock down, which we've had that a couple weeks in a row. We got to do a good job of capitalizing, not turning the ball over, and capitalizing on the field goal when we get down there close.
We're going to get them. Go Grangers.
No doubt. Go Grangers.
And a great interview by Coach Napier there. Going in a half, 7-7 all. And we'll be back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Here with Perry Prather at Holmes Pharmacy. And, Perry, I tell you, y'all do so much more with vaccinations.
We do, Coleman. We do a lot of different vaccines, tetanus, toxoid. There's all kinds. It depends on that patient. But shingles is a big thing. And if you're 50 and over, get your shingles vaccine. It's a 2-series. It's real important that people could come in and get that shingles while all the other vaccines are kind of died down.
Come by and see them right here on Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's homespharmacy.com.
When you make the right decision, it just feels good. Like picking that perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Matt Orr is right here in LaGrange to help you select the right protection at the right price. Matt Orr will make sure that you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Come to Momentum Marine in LaGrange. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you get everything you're looking for. Ready for a new wake boat? Need your motor serviced? Or looking to sell your boat? We have you covered. Our expert team members can service your ATV or boat. We offer pickup and delivery service. Whether you are planning a weekend on the water or a season of adventure, we can give your dreams momentum. Momentum Marine, located on 370 South Davis Road, across from the LaGrange Mall. Your go-to destination for all your outdoor adventures.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. We're at halftime here. The score is Granger 7, Starr's Mill Panthers 7. It's been a great ball game so far, Tommy.
It really has been. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching two lines just beat up on each other. I mean, it's just been as old saying, a slobber knocker.
Yeah, a hard-nosed ball game for sure, and I know you're probably down there trying to look for Dr. Farrell.
Well, I'm trying to look for a gate I can get to so I can get to it.
Well, either or. I mean, this game's being 7-7, hard-nosed, in-your-face, defensive ball game, but it isn't without offense, Tommy.
It isn't. The score is not indicative of play. They've been moving it up and down the thing. The goal line has been elusive to some degree.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, Starr's Mill came out on their first drive and really pushed the Grangers' defense to the brink, but a massive play at the goal line made the Panthers cough it up, and the Grangers take it from their own one. Didn't score on that offensive drive, but it really set the tone for how this game has been played defensively so far.
It really has, and it's just been a great defensive game and very few mistakes, really, and two well-coached teams. And it's going to be an attrition in the second half, I believe. Who's got the best conditioning and so forth is going to see who wins this game. I got my buddy here. He's been working on the best band in West Georgia for the last 18 years. It gets better every year. And want to give a little shout out to our band, and Jarrett Farrell, Dr. Farrell, leads another one this year, and I'm going to let him tell us about the band this year, what he's got going on and so forth.
Well, got a growing group the past couple years, strong group, better than we've had in a while. Not saying anything bad about the other kids, but these kids now are working hard and sounding great, putting out a lot of sound. We're working on a tremendous halftime show this year. It's called Back to the Future. It's a bunch of hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s that the kids picked out. We're going to do a post-game show tonight. They're doing a special halftime here with their middle schools, but after the game we're going to run a show for their crowd and their band. But we're having a fantastic year, and Mr. Whitworth, could it be bad if I were to mention a little fundraiser going on for the band right now?
I think we need to mention that so everybody can get a part of this thing.
All right. Well, the LaGrange High School Band is currently selling raffle tickets for $20 a piece. You get 1/4 of a cow. It's been butchered. It's ready to go. It's got steaks, chops, roast, hamburger. It's got everything you need. 1/4 of a cow. Tickets are $20. We're going to have a drawing, the first drawing at homecoming, a second drawing at the Trinity game, and 2 drawings at the troop game. You do not have to be present to win. You can talk to any band student. We are selling tickets at the home games. There'll be a tent set up just inside the door. A very kind gentleman, I think I can name him, Tommy Whitworth, donated this cow to us last year and again won this year. And it was a tremendous fundraiser for us last year. We're hoping to have the same results this year. So at the next game, come on out, if you don't mind, and buy a ticket for this cow raffle. 1/4 of a cow. That's a lot of meat for $20.
It really is, and it's homegrown, Troup County homegrown home fed. I've fed these cows off the last 6 weeks of their short life here on there, and they are going to. It's going to be some pristine meat from a belted Galloway. Belted Galloway is a specialty breed that I've been dealing with for the last 10 or 15 years, and we've enjoyed it. And the band is probably one of the most deserving units of this whole high school. And they work as hard. Tell us about the week y'all do. How does y'all's week break down?
Well, because we have to split facilities at the school, we practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually 4 to 6, some weeks 4 to 7, depending on how time works. We're out there, we march from, like that. Now, of course, in the summertime, we have a band camp that runs 8 to 8. We're out there all day in that hot sun, right in the weeks before school starts. But once school starts, it's every Tuesday and Thursday, 4 to 6 or 4 to 7. We got to work on our marching and our music all that time. Yesterday, as an example, we were having band practice out there on the field while cross country was doing their meet, and it just so happened we were playing the fight song as some of our boys crossed the finish line and won the county championship. So, we're always present.
Good time, that's some great time. Just the spirit of the band and the camaraderie-ship and the brotherhood that y'all develop over here. It's just a good discipline, and these kids really thrive on it. They work hard, they enjoy themselves, and we can't say how blessed we are to have great leadership with Dr. Farrell and his staff to do. We've got a lot of volunteers on this. All the parents are put in a lot of long hours and so forth, and y'all buy some tickets. We want to sell twice as many tickets this year as we did last year. Y'all get those tickets and enjoy. This is going to be this meat is still hanging as we speak right now. It will be cut up next week, and so it'll be as fresh can be. And looking forward to giving some of it away.
Well, somebody saved me a ribeye.
I was fortunate enough last year that I know one of the winners, and I got to sample some of the hamburger, and it was one of the best hamburgers I've ever eaten.
It's ham steak. It's that's what I call it, ham steak.
Well, all I know is it was fantastic. I didn't want to make a pig of myself at my friend's house and take too many, but I did eat 2 hamburgers.
Well, Tommy, guys, I was going to tell you we'd love to talk with you more as we come back. Like I said, somebody saved me a ribeye down there or something.
We'll do that.
But we're going to be back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thank you, bud.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your healthcare needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I could even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Elotacami, and God bless America.
At Starr West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Starr West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth with me down on the sidelines. We're just getting started. We wanted to recap the first half. We didn't get to talk about it too much, Tommy, but Starr's Mill came out on their first drive, really pushed the Grangers deep, and Grangers ended up with the ball back on their own 1 yard line after the fumble. But the Grangers, they've just been road warriors this year, Tommy. And I got to say, the offense has played really well despite only scoring once. And I know you're down there doing your social butterfly stuff, Tommy. Can you hear me, bud? He ain't quite there right now. So, that being said, the Grangers had some big chunk plays, one coming from Stephen Hill on a drive that ended up stalling out. The field goal attempt was about 32 yards from Sammy Rodas. It was partially blocked. This Starr's Mill defense has just been kind of on fire. It's just been a really back-and-forth game on defense. Give some, take none. And it's been great. But Starr's Mill finally did score with just under 4 minutes in the first half on a 4th and goal play. And really, from there, the Grangers kind of took the momentum right back to them. The Grangers had a decent, they had decent field position off of a legal formation. Starr's Mill kicked it out of bounds. So they started at about the 35-yard line. On the first down play, they pushed it a couple of yards. And on the second down play, boy, we got our reward. A beautiful pitch and catch from Malik Kemp to Denorion Reed, a 63-yard score. And the Grangers were kind of just they weren't flat by any means, but after that you kind of saw things swing toward our way, and it really worked out for us in the end there.
Yeah, and I hope we can get the second half kickoff and take control of this game like we should. And this is a good team from Starr's Mill, but at the end of the day, we should be able to wear them down, and as long as we don't kick ourselves in the foot, we should be able to take care of business in this second half.
Yeah, and Tommy, I guess we'll talk a little bit more about the keys to this second half when we come back on this final segment. But, I get your thoughts early here. Is there one key thing you think that you saw in the first half that you'd like to come out and see in the second half?
Well, I'd like to see us put 2 or 3, 4, 5 first downs in a row and just take total control. You get that feeling that Jonathan Keys and they're going to break something loose here in a minute, and you'll have a little glimpse there, but they'll close that hole down in a hurry, and what looks like you feel like it'll be a 10-yard gain, they stop at about a 4 or 5 yard.
Yeah. Starr's Mill has had some pretty good open field tackling in this game too, so credit to them. But you're right, the skill position players, the playmakers on this team, they look like they really can break one at any second. And I know we say that a lot, but going from up here in the booth, you can really see this offensive line get a push, and eventually you're going to get enough pushes to where you break one. And the 63-yard score is a quick strike, nevertheless, but that was in the air, and in the air versus on the ground. Obviously, this Granger offense is much more balanced this year. In past years we've been so run heavy, but we got a quarterback in Malik Kemp that really just has great arm talent.
He does, and we've got about 3 or 4 really good receivers, so they can't double cover one without leaving another one off, And I tell you, Tashawn Lemon has stepped up and played a great game. He's had 2 receptions the first half. One of them was an absolute beautiful catch over the middle where Malik threaded the needle, and he caught it between 2 and got hit as soon as he caught it and was able to hold on to it. And Stephen Hill made one fabulous diving catch out there. And we're going to have to capitalize on those big plays like that and get some points on the board.
Yeah, for sure. And, really – We'll talk a little bit more about the skill position players and how they fared in the first half, and we'll talk a little more about the defense and final keys to the second half to try and pull in front of Starr's Mill when we come back on the halftime show on Granger Football on the Eagle Sports Network. 2-minute break.
When it comes to power,
Nothing beats a Husqvarna.
Southern Cart Services on West Point Road in LaGrange is your
Husqvarna Chainsaw Headquarters.
From battery-operated to gas, residential, professional, and top-handle chainsaws, Southern Cart Services has the Husqvarna chainsaw to meet your project needs. Go to southerncartservices.com right now to see all the Husqvarna products available. Southern Cart Services on West Point Road is West Georgia and East Alabama's Husqvarna dealer.
Glenn Smith in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 31st year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Get ready to smile.
Come to Momentum Marine in LaGrange. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you get everything you're looking for. Ready for a new wake boat? Need your motor serviced? Or looking to sell your boat? We have you covered. Our expert team members can service your ATV or boat. We offer pickup and delivery service. Whether you are planning a weekend on the water or a season of adventure, we can give your dreams momentum. Momentum Marine, located on 370 South Davis Road, across from the LaGrange Mall. Your go-to destination for all your outdoor adventures.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here to Holmes Pharmacy. I'm here with Perry Prather. And Perry, if your feet hurt or your legs are tired, there's some products out there that can help you.
Absolutely, Coleman. We have one of the largest selections that I know in maybe 50 miles of support stockings, compression hose, any orthotic products that we can help with your legs and your feet, whatever, to get the swelling out of your legs. Come by and give us a shot. Look at our extensive line of hose.
There you go. Come find them right here at Hamilton, Commerce Avenue, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's homespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you to kind of wrap up halftime a little bit on Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth back with you. Teams are coming back out on the field, getting ready to warm up for this second half. 7-7 this ball game as we close in on the final minutes before the third quarter. Tommy, this being the region opener on the road against the team that snatched away a victory from you last year, to come out and play like this for the Grangers, to me, is most impressive, in my opinion, especially this being their third straight road game.
It really is, and this is a very intense crowd here. I was just looking over here. They've got I guess you'd call it a cheering section over there. They're all dressed in black over there, and they're making a lot of noise, and they get a lot of support in this community, and have beautiful facility over here, and just first-rate opponent here.
Is this your first time up here at Starr's Mill?
You know, we played them last year. It's my first time in this stadium. The turf here is about 2 years old. I was asking the guy on the chain gang. Now, I like to pick at the chain gang. I keep them honest over here because, you know, they for the home team, and they'll nudge a little bit one way or the other just to make it interesting on these. You know, you really don't want to start first and 10.5,
yeah.
but or
them first 9.5. Yeah,
no, it's not that bad. I give them a hard time about it, but I made them adjust it a couple of times, and they innocently moved the chains correctly.
You got to stop picking on people, Tommy. They might think you're a bully down there.
Anyway, they're a lot of fun. I was telling them, I said, last week we had us the best one I've ever seen. They had a great female. She didn't have a bit of problem. She made everything. She kept those guys in line.
Oh, yeah, they ran a tight ship down there in Upson Lee. Really, I mean, the entire city of Thomaston was just a joy to be in. And it's hard to say the same for here down at Starr's Mill. They've been pretty hospitable to us. I mean, the second that we walked in, they were like, hey, guys. Now, they did joke with you, said you had to pay double.
Well, I guess they looked at Jacob Duraski, knew he didn't have no money, so
that Jacob catching strays, our tech here. Hey, he's doing a good job.
He is. Jacob's a great guy. He enjoys it.
Well, we were talking a little bit about the offensive skill players before we went to break. Stephen Hill and Tayshawn Lemon getting great targets out of the receiving corps. But Denorion Reed showing up big for the Grangers.
Absolutely.
Huge score. I mean, he had looked to get another huge catch before the half, but that was actually caught. They actually called us for holding, but he had another big catch of about 40 yards that was called back at midfield that would have put the Grangers in great field position to score again before half, but it was not to be.
Well, it was, it's just one of those unfortunate things. And really very cleanly played first half. I mean, there was only a couple of significant penalties in the first half, and it probably why the game moved on so smoothly and so quickly.
Yeah, and another thing was, it has been played really cleanly. But the defensive playmakers for the Grangers have been out and about. Noah Outland doing his thing again. He's got a handful of tackles in the first half. Kalijah Parks with a couple of plays that were kind of back-to-back tackles. J.J. Johnson has also been on some good coverages for the Granger defensive backfield. So, I mean, it's been good for the defensive playmakers alongside the offensive playmakers too, Tommy.
I think so. I think they're playing very, very good ball, and the score is 7-7. It could easily be 14-14 or 21-14 us, or what, and you have to give it to both defenses. They stepped up when they had to.
Yeah, both defenses certainly making plays. But we're going to get this third quarter started here, Tommy, and it's going to be a great second half. We're looking forward to it. So we're going to throw it out for 2 more minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rating. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Elola County, and God bless America.
Start the new school year off right with a new haircut for you and your kid. With 2 great locations to choose from, Sawmill Place in the Piggly Wiggly Shopping Center off Roanoke Road and the Commerce Avenue location next to Kroger. Great Clips saves your haircut details so you can get the same great haircut every time from any Great Clips. Save the time with convenient online check-in. Download the app today. Sawmill Place in the Piggly Wiggly Shopping Center off Roanoke Road and the Commerce Avenue location next to Kroger. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Chop House Axe Throwing in LaGrange is perfect for birthday parties, team building events, football Saturdays, or just a day out with family and friends. With plenty of TVs on site, you can throw axes, cornhole bags, and darts while watching your favorite team's QB throw the pigskin. Chop House is also going mobile with their new Axe Throwing mobile lane. If you are planning a birthday party, wedding, work event, or tailgate, add some thrill with Chop House Axe Throwing to entertain your guests. For more information on their mobile lane, call them today at 706-407-6625.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football, getting ready to start the third quarter, 7-7. This ball game is tied, getting ready to go. Grangers will open. They will get the kickoff to open the third quarter. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth with you. We are ready to get going in the third quarter. Starr's Mill in position to kick off here at the 40-yard line. The kick is an onside kick, and then looked like they jumped on it. But did they touch it before it went 10 yards?
Didn't go far enough.
So they come out with a tricky onside kick, but it did not go far enough. And the Grangers will take over in good field position here.
Yep, they had it covered. They just didn't let it go quite 10 yards.
So 11:53 just after the kickoff here in the third quarter. It's 7-7. Grangers have the ball at the 49-yard line of Starr's Mill to start their third quarter drive. And this is a big, good field position for them, Tommy.
Gutsy call by them. I
thought they were lined up curiously. I wasn't thinking they would go for it, but they did, and did not pay off this time, but it could have. So we come out in the pistol, 2 receivers to the top of the formation. Kemp gets the snap. He will hand it off to Caden Thomas. Thomas is up the left side, but no running room there, and he's gobbled up a yard behind in the backfield at the 50-yard line. 11:40 and ticking in the third quarter. It's 7-7. 2nd and 11 for the Grangers here after the 1-yard loss. Grangers looking to the sideline. They come out in the shotgun. 1 receiver to the top, 1 to the bottom. A little motion from the up man there. And Kemp will roll out to the right. Kemp will throw to the right. It's a good throw, and it's another good catch. I think he reels it in. Stephen Hill up past the 40-yard line at the 34. First down, Grangers. So I think we might have lost Tommy here for a second. He'll be with us shortly. So Grangers at the 34-yard line. First down at Starr's Mill 34. 7-7. And the handoff will be faked and thrown over the middle. Intended receiver was Hill again. This time it falls to the turf. Intended receiver was Stephen Hill. 2nd and 10 for the Grangers. As they look again to the sidelines here. 11:07 left in the third quarter. Ball fell incomplete, so the clock's not running at the moment. 7-7. We're all tied up here in Fayetteville at Starr's Mill High School. And Kemp will look in the shotgun. He gets the snap. He fakes it. He goes right. He's got another man. That's Stephen Hill again. This time he's caught it down at the 25, fighting for extra yardage inside the 25. Goes out of bounds right at the, well, it looks like they spotted it back at the 26. I'm not too sure about that one. And now they're moving up to the 23-yard line. That'd be good enough for a Granger's first down. Going back to my old PA days there. So 10:56 left in the third quarter. Grangers are tied with Starr's Mill 7-7. Kemp now in the shotgun. Hands it off to Jonathan Keys. Keys off the right side and 20 inside the 20 at the 15. He's upended really hard after a gain of about 5. Actually, it's closer to a gain of 9. And there's a flag in the backfield. We'll check that. The flag on the play, 10:48 left in the third quarter as the officials sort this out. Right now, it's 2nd and 2 for the Grangers pending the penalty. It's 7-7. This ball game is tied. And they do call a hold on the Grangers. So that run by Jonathan Keys will be wiped out. They'll back it up 10 yards, probably back to the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Grangers instead of 2nd and 2. So a little bit of a mistake there by the Grangers. We'll see how they respond. So they'll come to the line of scrimmage at the 33. Kemp in the pistol. He's got it. He fakes it. He's looking for a guy over the middle. There's another flag down on the field, and he is wrapped up hard and sacked back at the 40-yard line. And another flag comes in post-play. They might get him for a bit of a celebration there, but 2 flags on the play, 1 during and 1 post-game, or post-play. So as of right now, it's a 7-yard sack back at the 40-yard line. They're sorting this out yet again. We're going to throw it out for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Perry Prather here with me from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, I've got 3 locations, but it's more than just locations. It's about the people.
It is, Coleman. I've been real blessed. We've got a great staff here at Holmes Pharmacy. I have pharmacist Charles Reed and Mandy Lamb here. Down here in Hamilton, we have Kim Story, John Ritchie, and Garrett Brown. And we have awesome staff down there. And then we also here at Sawmill inside the Piggly Wiggly, we have Elise Jeter and Scott Burton running that store. So get our app, go to our website. We'd love to see you.
HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth here with you. The cold, it is a holding on the Grangers. And there's also a penalty on the Starrsville Panthers. I'm not sure what that signal is. So those penalties will not, I think they won't completely offset, but it's looking like they're going to get close back to the original line of scrimmage here.
Well, I'm going to be back up in the booth with you. I guess we need to buy some new Duracells.
So Tommy's standing right next to me here for the second half, the duration.
Yeah, that's the sideline.
It's all right. You'll get to look at my pretty face.
Yeah, that's it. We'll make it work.
So now it's back at the 33-yard line. And we'll sort this out. Subs come in for the Grangers. 10:39 left in the third quarter. It is all tied at 7. So this is another repeat of first down. This time it looks to be about 1st and 14 for the Grangers. And that looks like it's Denorion Reed handing the ball off to Jonathan Keys that play. He's inside the 25-yard line, and he's got the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little more.
Just a straight up the middle dive play, and you feel like he's going to just be able. The linebackers they have are really disciplined and stay in their place and make the plays when they have to.
So 10:08 and counting here. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Grangers. Tie ball game, 7-7. Ball's on the 23-yard line.
Got 7 on the play clock.
Play clock ticking down. Kemp gets the snap. Snap is thrown right and just off target there. Denorion Reed, Stephen Hill was the intended receiver, and it falls to the ground, incomplete.
Little bubble back out to the right, just a little bit in front of him.
So 3rd and 10 for the Granger offense. You got to think they're not really in field goal range here at the 23, maybe, but we haven't seen them take those risks just yet. So we'll see what we do here to try and gain some yards, possibly the first down here on 3rd and 10. Empty set for Malik Kemp. Kemp's looking left. He's looking back right. He's trying to go through more reads. He actually fakes it to the right and spins down to the 20-yard line. He made something out of nothing there, but it's not good enough for the first down.
And it may be close enough to try a field goal to this point. We'll just see what they do.
Starrsville partially blocked the first field goal attempt. That was from about 32 or 33 yards.
I think they're going to try it. Samuel Rodas, I was watching him pregame. He hit a couple at 45.
Rodas has the leg. Now we'll see if the protection is there. Actually, it looks like the offense. No. Beg pardon. Caden Thomas was subbed in late off the field there. Malik Kemp will be the holder for Rodas here. So from there, it looks like about a 39-yarder. 8:53 left. The kick is up, and it's looking like it's sailing left, and it does. So no good on the kick from the Granger offense or special teams. 8:44 left. This game is still tied 7-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
Starr, West Georgia Medical Center.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course, the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glensmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Look at that.
Back with you, Eagles or Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. The first down run for the Starrs Mill Panthers is good enough for a 12-yard gain. Once again, Benefield on the carry for Starrs Mill to about the 32-yard line. Good for a first down for them there. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth with you. Second down or first down play for the Starrs Mill Panthers is wrapped up that time. Benefield once again on the carry, only for about a gain of 1 there. To 8:17 left in the third quarter. The Grangers and Panthers are tied at 7. Ball's at the 33-yard line for Starrs Mill. They've got a 2nd and 9 here. So no dice on the opening drive for the Grangers.
Excellent field position, but we just couldn't make any hay out of it.
Handoff once again goes to Benefield, and he is tackled hard by a group of Grangers. They give him forward progress. I don't know if that's quite the forward progress that he got.
They gave him the line. It should have been about a 1 or 2 yard loss on that, I would say.
So nevertheless, Granger's run defense holds sway there, and it's third down and about 10.
Shout out to Deborah Thomas. I saw Junior over here. He was eating 2 hamburgers over there when I last saw him.
You didn't give me no burger.
I know, he was.
I'm hungry. And hopefully this Granger defense is just as hungry as they have another third down here. 3rd and 10 for Starrs Mill at their own 32-yard line. 7:04 left in the third quarter, tied at 7. And the coach for Starrs Mill comes in late in that and calls a timeout just before the play clock expires. 6:59 left in the third quarter. It's 7-7. Game's tied up. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help you combine home and auto and save in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046 today. Like your good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. 6:59 left in the third quarter. This game is tied. Granger 7, Starrs Mill 7. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Granger's defense has a big third down here once again. 3rd and 10 for Starrs Mill at their own 32-yard line. They come out of the huddle in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield, and that play is blown up, but it's actually a screen to the left side. A bit of trickery there, and it's close to the first down marker, and they're going to give it to him.
Absolutely great execution on that play right there, because they tied us up there with that great fake.
Yeah, they haven't run many play action at all. It's been a lot of handoffs straight up the middle for Starrs Mill to Benefield tonight. He's gotten a lion's share of the carries, but that time they actually dump it off to the fullback, and he gains the first down up at the 43-yard line.
Just a short wheel route on him over there.
6:30 and counting left in the third quarter. 7-7 ball game. This time the quarterback tries the read option to the left, and he tries to keep it to his dismay. He loses a yard on the play back to the 42.
He should lose about 3 yards, but we'll see where they spot him.
Looks like they actually spot him at the 40-yard line. So
that's
he
good. Good spot.
Loses about 3 on the play. 2nd and 13 for Starrs Mill after the double option goes awry. 6:20 left in the third quarter here. Granger 7, Panthers 7. All knotted up here. Neither defense seems to be given an inch right now.
They're just playing tough.
In the shotgun once again is a quarterback. He's got pressure up the middle. He throws over the left side, and the ball falls incomplete just out of the reach of his intended receiver. That's Benefield again, number 23 for Starrs Mill. And I believe, can't quite see who was on the, that might have been Caden Sutton on the coverage for the Grangers there.
Caden Sutton, Kalijah Parks putting the pressure on him.
So 3rd and 13 for Starrs Mill at their own 40-yard line. 6:14 left in the third quarter. 7-7. This ball game is tied up. Rangers came out on their first offensive drive and missed a field goal. They missed 2 in this game. This is Starr's Mills' first offensive drive. 3rd and 13. The snap comes to the quarterback. He's rolling left. He's throwing right. He's got Benefield out of the backfield, and he's looking to get tackled in the open field. He's close to the first down, and we'll see where the spot is. Short. They spot him at the 48. That is 1 yard short of the first down. And they had a chance to get him down a little sooner than that, but he is
he did a good sidestep on that. And
so 4th and 1 for the Granger defense. Big 4th down here. Big 4th down. 6:04 left in the third quarter. It's tied 7-7. Starr's Mill comes to the line. 4th and 1. And the snap is bobbled, and the ball's on the ground, and he'll have to fall on it back at the 45-yard line, and the Grangers get the ball. Turnover on downs in their own in Panthers territory.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. The Grangers held tight on that. High snap, which he couldn't control, and he just had to lay on it. Wouldn't have mattered. It was 4th down. That ball was going to turn over anyway.
So Grangers have once again good field position for their offense. 45-yard line, they'll take over 1st and 10. 6:02 left in the third quarter. Ball game is tied 7-7. Grangers come out of their huddle here, and they'll come to the line of scrimmage. First and 10 for the Granger offense. Missed a field goal last time out. Moved the ball well, but stalled. Malik Kemp hands the ball off to Jonathan Keys. Keys is off the tackle, and he doesn't get much.
Got right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
So Starr's Mill run defense holds up there on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Grangers. 7-7. This ball game's tied up. 5:38 in the third quarter and counting. Grangers go with a hard count. Starr's Mill almost jumped there. And Kemp will take it to the 50-yard line. He will fake it. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man looking for him down the field, and it's intercepted. It was double covered, and the return is on.
You got to hold it.
It looks like they're holding him down the left sideline, but nevertheless, the ball. Oh, he broke off another one, and it looks like he's going to get into the end zone, and he does. So right now, it's a pick 6, but I saw a lot of jersey holding on that run back.
You see any? I don't see any flag yet. No flag.
So I do not see a flag on the field either, Tommy. I'd say that's a little bit egregious, but
well,
as it stands right now, Starr's Mill is taking the lead.
He just broke that tackle and went on. I thought
he was wrapped up. So 5:04 left in the third quarter. Starr's Mill has taken the lead on a pick 6 by their defense. Pending the extra point here. They will blow the whistles, and we're getting set for the PAT. So Granger's force a turnover on downs, but at the 7-yard line, and he's got a good return up past the 25, close to the 30-yard line. A good return by Gavin Barlow there.
Yes, he was just one step away from taking that one.
So after the pick 6, we'll see what kind of focus and discipline this Granger offense will come out with in the face of adversity. 4:55 left in the third quarter. Grangers now trail 14-7 to Starr's Mill. They'll have the ball at the 29-yard line is where they'll spot it. 1st and 10 as the offense trots out onto the field. Kemp in there again at quarterback. Caden Thomas in the backfield with him. Got 2 receivers to the top here. Parker Shattuck at the bottom of the formation. Kemp Hands the ball off to Caden Thomas. Thomas is met by a wall of Starr's Mill defenders. They've really plugged this middle up here beginning in the second half. So second and about 9 for the Grangers. 4:30 and counting left in the third quarter. 14-7, the Grangers trail to Starr's Mill.
We have not been able to get any penetration on first down much at all tonight.
Yeah, the playbook really seems to kind of open up on second and third down for the Granger offense so far. So second and 9 from the 30. Ball goes to Thomas again. This time he's got running room. And this time he will be upended close to the 37-yard line, closer to the first down. But not quite. Better run.
Will you see where they spotted that ball?
Yeah, I've been seeing it a little more this half. It seems like they maybe run it back a yard or two and then correct it afterward, but that time they'll spot it at the 36-yard line. It'll be third down and about 3. I don't know if that's the forward progress that I thought he got. Kemp gets the snap. He fakes it, and he's actually going to be wrapped up back at the 30-yard line for a big loss. Back at the original line of scrimmage at the 29. So Starr's Mill's defense really has responded to the momentum grabbed by them by the pick 6, and the Grangers will be forced to punt here on fourth down. 3:11 and counting here in the third quarter. Grangers trail 14-7. It's 4th and 10. Parker Shattuck will be out to punt for the Grangers.
We're still trying to get players on the field for the punt right here.
We might end up having to take a timeout or a delay of game. And they actually do get the snap off. Shattuck's punt is low and hard. Hopefully it takes a Granger bounce. It lands at the 36, and it just kind of wiggles around. And that's where it will be, spotted at the 36 for Starr's Mill. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Eloda County, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. 14-7, the Grangers trail here. Starr's Mill with the ball at their own 36-yard line, and the first down play goes for a couple of yards up to the 38. Second down. So 2:23 and counting in the third quarter here. Starr's Mill's really kind of captured the momentum. A pick 6 by Malik Kemp gave them the lead 14-7, and that's where we stand at the moment. 2nd and 8 for Starr's Mill at their own 38-yard line. They come out in a shotgun. Motion comes left. 2 receivers at the bottom of the formation, 1 to the top. And there is a fake handoff here, and it's actually thrown over the middle to the tight end and complete over the 49-yard line, close to midfield. First down for Starr's Mill. Tommy, the tone of this game has changed just a little bit.
It certainly has. I tell you, it's hard to get a feel for where we're at right now because they're doing everything right, and we're not. We're out of sync of something.
So early adversity for here in the second half for the Grangers as they trail 14-7. First down and 10 for Starr's Mill at midfield. And they will hand the ball off, and the pressure got through there, and he'll lose a couple on the play. The Granger defense in on that quickly.
Great penetration on that. I couldn't see who got in there first on that.
That could have been Parks off the right end there. Yeah, I believe it was. So 2nd and about 11. Granger's defense, you really think they need a stop here?
Absolutely.
Going into the fourth quarter, it would do a lot for the morale of this ball club to start the fourth. 2nd and 11 for Starr's Mill. Snap comes. Handoff goes to, the ball's on the ground. The quarterback actually faked it, and he actually mishandled the option a little bit and falls flat on his face almost at the 45-yard line.
About a 4-yard loss right there, and it was a play action. He was going to he wisely fell on it, though. He reacted very quickly.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to run that ball, and instead he loses a few yards.
They're going to let this play down, and we're going to take it to the fourth quarter.
So Granger football, or Grangers will be on defense looking to get the football back on 3rd and 15. It's the end of the third quarter. Panthers lead over the Grangers 14-7. Once again, we'll have a 3rd and 15 play to start the fourth quarter when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network to start the fourth quarter here on the road. The Grangers trail 14-7 and have a big 3rd down and 15 for their defense coming up. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Starr's Mill kind of grabbed the momentum and the cadence of the game changed, but the Grangers, I think, have a really big opportunity on defense here to make this happen.
We've really got to hold them on this 3rd and long. We have not been as good as we normally are on 3rd and long, but this should be just have to be aware that they're going to may do a play action and
Starr's Mill comes to the line here, Tommy. They send the back out of motion on the right. Empty backfield. The quarterback has it. He's looking right. He's going to scramble, and he is past the 45 at the 43-yard line. He's short of the first down, but only just.
He got about 2 yards to go for a first down. It may be a long 2, short 3. And they will most likely go for it on this one.
Yeah, their offensive unit is still on the field here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Starr's Mill leads the Grangers 14-7, and a huge 4th down coming up for the Granger defense.
Very pivotal play right here. We've got to hold them Grangers.
4th and about 3 at the 43-yard line. Starr's Mill comes to the line of scrimmage. Grangers showing their front. The snap comes, and it's a keeper, and the quarterback has room. He's got the first down and way more, and he's headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Starr's Mill.
Just a read option, and he made a great read and a great option and took it to the house.
Yeah, it looks like the defense kind of sold out a little for the running back getting that ball. They had been giving him a lot of carries and a lot of short yardage situations. And you're right, Tommy, just a wonderful read by the quarterback, and he scampers for the touchdown.
Oh, he's a senior this year, I hope.
Yeah, he is.
He gave us hell last year.
He shows us senior chops there. 11:06 left in the fourth quarter. Grangers now trail by 2 scores. And we'll see after the point after here what the score officially will be. Kick is up, and it is good. So Starr's Mill leads this game 21-7 with 11:06 left in the fourth quarter. Grangers trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Matt Orr right here in LaGrange can switch you over so you can start saving today. Matt and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Matt Orr, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. 11:06 left in the fourth quarter. Grangers trail 21-7 on the Starr's Mill score on that pass drive. Rangers really need a response here, Tommy.
They really do. We need to get us a good return on this kickoff.
And the kick will go back to about the 2-yard line, and we will take it from there. And he's got a seam off the left side, but he is hit hard at the 23-yard line.
I'm trying to see who that was.
I think that was Jordan Stringer.
Yeah.
Number 11. Actually,
yes.
no, number 14. No, that was number 11, Jordan Stringer. So Grangers have the ball, not the best field position, but about the 23-yard line, and they're looking for a spark in this offense after the Starrs Mill defense has just really come out in the second half and played really, really hard.
They have played disciplined, hard football tonight.
And we observed a moment of silence for one of their beloved members here at Starrs Mill, who passed away from cancer. So
he was 22
maybe
years
play
old.
with a little extra motivation.
Sure, it was a very emotional tribute to a fine young man.
So the Grangers come out 1st and 10 at their own 23. Kemp has the ball. He's looking. He's pressured. He tried to find Jonathan Keys on a short screen there, but he was unable to do so. Incomplete.
Pressure was on him and everything was covered, so he wisely grounded the ball.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Grangers. 10:53 left in the ball game. They're down 21-7. Starrs Mill playing really well. Let's see if the Grangers can find a spark here. 2nd down. Kemp looking over the middle. He's throwing deep. He's actually throwing right, and it looks like Stephen Hill came down with that ball, but
no, it came out.
Everyone's running up. It looks like it's complete.
No, he did catch that ball. That would have been right about where I was standing if I was still on the sideline.
So Stephen Hill was covered down the right side by 2 guys, but he was able to come up with the ball, and the Grangers are moving into Starrs Mill territory at the 42 and a 1st down. Kemp, once again, looking to throw. This time he's pressured again. He's looking to escape, and he doesn't escape the second would-be tackler. He's sacked back at midfield for a big loss.
That was just good penetration by their defensive line. Didn't give Malik much of a chance.
Yeah, it looks like the Grangers tried to go fast there and catch Starrs Mill off balance, but we're not able to get the push up front. 10:20 left in the 4th quarter. Grangers trail 21-7. Got a 2nd and about 18 from the 49-yard line of their own now. Kemp fakes it, throws to Denorian Reed. It's complete. He's hit hard way back at the 45-yard line for another big loss.
Covered absolutely all over.
This Starrs Mill defense is just really behind their crowd right now.
They are playing extremely well right now.
So it'll be 3rd and what we'd like to say a country mile for the Grangers at the 45-yard line. 9:40 and counting left in the game. Grangers trail 21-7. Another 3rd down for the Grangers.
We need a 24-yard play right here.
Kemp fakes it, rolls right. He's looking way downfield. It looks like he's got Stephen Hill in man covers, and he just overthrew him barely.
He was open for just a second, but he overthrew him about a yard.
That play was there, Tommy, but it was once again not to be, as the Grangers will have to punt on 4th and 23.
We tried to go back to Denorian Reed on there, and they didn't bite on it this time. They did that in the first half, and we got a good play out of it.
So Grangers' first deep ball work, not that time. With 9:20 left in the game, the Grangers will elect to punt. Down 21-7 here. They're going to need a big stand from the defense. And the punt is away by Shattuck. And they had no deep man there. The ball will bounce inside the 10-yard line. Really good bounce for the Grangers.
2-yard line.
So a great punt by Parker Shattuck there. And the Grangers will try to look to pin Starrs Mill really, really deep at the 2-yard line this time. And see if this defense can come up with a big play. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Starr West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. First down for Starr's Mill inside their own 3-yard line, but they push forward to about the 7 on that play, and it'll be second down and about 6. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. It's unfortunately been all Starr's Mill this second half. It's 21-7. They lead with 8:35 left in the fourth quarter. Granger's defense really need a quick stop or a turnover here.
Yes, we don't need to let them get a couple of first downs. We need to stop them on this drive. This set of downs right here.
So 2nd and 6. Quarterback under center for Starr's Mill, looking like they're trying to run this clock a bit. And this time, no gain, maybe a short loss for Starr's Mill on that play. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and about 5.
There's 5 yards to go.
Well, in a way, you got to look at it as this might be the ball game for the Grangers if they can't get this stop.
We've got a player down over there. I can't get his number.
So we'll check the injured player, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 31st year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Back with you, Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth. 7:57 left in this ball game. Grangers trail 21-7. Injured play for the Grangers is off the field and well now.
Yeah, Kalijah Park got up and walked off the field on his own.
So big 3rd down here. For the Grangers defense, really need this stop. They got a 3rd and about 5 from Starr's Mill as they come out in the shotgun and motion left. Quarterback gets the snap. He fakes it. He's rolling back. Pressure's coming. He's rolling out right, trying to extend the play, and he finally throws it away.
That should be a intentional grounding.
So there was no receiver in the area. He was well out of the pocket. We'll see what they call. So it looks like they're
just going to call it an incomplete pass.
So, yep. Well, regardless, Tommy, the Grangers get the stop on 3rd down that they needed and look to hopefully get some really good field position out of this 4th down play. As of right now, there's a flag on the far side of the field I'm just now seeing. So they're sorting this out. 6:57 left in the fourth quarter. Grangers trail the Starr's Mill Panthers 21-7. Hopefully looking to get the ball back here.
I wonder what the flag is for.
Yeah, I'm really curious. As it came from the
way
side.
Across the field.
Yeah, it came from the side.
Right off the Granger's sideline over there. He's talking to Parker Shattuck, our captain right here to see.
Well, they're also huddled up around Starr's Mill's coach.
And we're probably going to – they're going to send the punting unit in. I think we declined whatever it was.
So Starr's Mill's punt team is out on the field now on this 4th down and about 5. They still haven't changed the down marker. And they're talking to both coaches now. Once again, 6:57 left in the fourth quarter. Grangers trail 21-7. They just came out of a huddle with Coach Napier, the officials did.
They're going to walk off something against LaGrange.
I'm not sure what's happening here, Tommy. Was it that? I think they're going to walk this up and give Starr's Mill the first down. So they give a sideline warning.
And take it 10 yards.
But I thought it was a warning. Since when are sideline warnings 10-yard penalties?
Don't know.
Well.
Unless there's a second sideline warning.
It possibly could.
They didn't have one when I was over there.
Well, the PA announcer says sideline warning, and they walk it all the way up to the 23-yard line for Starr's Mill first down.
I'm going to check with Tyler and see what that was.
So 6:57 left in the fourth quarter. The Grangers look to have had the third down stop. So, and it results in a 1st and 10 for Starr's Mill. And they also set the clock back to 7:24. So 21-7, Starr's Mill leads over the Grangers, and they've got a new set of downs. Grangers do have all 3 timeouts, but it might be time to start thinking about using them at this point. So temper's flaring a little bit. And, well, Starr's Mill will come out for another set of downs here. 1st and 10, Starr's Mill from their own 23-yard line. Handoff goes to the back. Benefield, he's got the gain up past the 25 to the 26, about a 3-yard gain on the play. Tommy, what'd you figure out?
Well, they let 17 seconds go off the clock. There was not a call on the intentional grounding, and we got a sideline warning for 10 yards for a first down. So things are just not bouncing our way.
That's a bunch of baloney, if you ask me. But
well, that's just the way it is.
So after the first down run, it's 2nd and 7 with 6:48 and counting now on this clock. Starr's Mill leads 21-7, and I said while you were in the other booth there, Tommy, it might be time to consider taking these timeouts.
Yep.
And it looks like Starr's Mill actually is going to take their second timeout of the half. So with 6:33 left, Starr's Mill leads over the Grangers 21-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. 6:33 left in this ball game. The Grangers trail Starr's Mill 21-7. It'll be 2nd and 7 out of this timeout.
Yeah, I was talking to the radio crew next door, and we came to the conclusion the only people having worse second half than the Grangers are the referees. And they're trying. It's his birthday. You have to give him a little credit.
So that being said, it's 2nd and 7 for Starr's Mill as Benefield gets the carry up past the 33 to the 34-yard line, and it's going to be another first down for Starr's Mill. And it just seems like this Granger defense might be out of gas, Tommy. I mean, they had what seemed like a stop on 3rd down, and it manifested in a sideline warning off of what probably should have been an intentional grounding call.
Well, he said it went past the line of scrimmage. The ball went past the line of scrimmage, but it was.
I mean, I guess it would have really fared for the Grangers defensive, field position wise, but you really want to get the ball back there. So 1st and 10, Starr's Mill at the 34-yard line. 5:53 and counting left in this ball game. Starr's Mill leads LaGrange 21-7, and the handoff will go to the back, and he's gobbled up right at the line of scrimmage, maybe for a gain of yard. Grangers hanging on to their timeouts so far here. 5:30 and counting left in the ball game. Once again, Grangers down 21-7 on Starr's Mill. It'll be 2nd and 9, and you gotta know that Starr's Mill is gonna milk every second of this play clock.
Yeah, we just can't let them get another first down.
We'll see what happens with them on 2nd down here. Play clock is at 8. They come to the line of scrimmage. Starr's Mill in shotgun here. They will hand it off once again. This time the back gets through the first line and up for another first down. He just
bulls his way through.
That was a great run by the Starr's Mill running back. Their second string running back there, running like a first stringer for sure. Up past the 43-yard line, and a first down for Starr's Mill. 4:44 and counting left in this ball game for the Grangers. They trail 21-7, and you definitely got to burn timeouts now, I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to start.
Can't carry them home with you, right?
Nope.
So the chains will be reset, and the play clock will wind under 5 here. We'll see if Starr's Mill gets this play off. And they won't. They'll choose a timeout instead. It's their final timeout with 4:13 left, and Grangers trail 21-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here to Holmes Pharmacy. I've got Perry Prather with me. It's really important to make sure that, if you're taking care of elderly family members or your kids, to make sure they're able to take their drugs properly. Y'all have got a solution.
We've had this Parata Pass, which is a machine that strip packs medication for many years now. We have that packaging system.
Come find out about that and so much more here at Holmes Pharmacy at 3 locations, Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's homespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Granger's trail in this ball game, 21-7. 4:13 left in it, and Granger defense looking to possibly get a stop here and give the ball back to their offense as quickly as possible. Grangers do have all 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they can get 3 downs and out here as Starr's Mill comes out close to about the 43-yard line for a 1st and 10. In the shotgun, they come to the line, and there's a quarterback keeper. He's got the ball for about a couple of yards up past the 45 to the 47-yard line.
First timeout.
For a gain of about 4 on the play, and the Grangers will take their first timeout with 4:02 left in the game. 21-7, the Grangers trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
It's important to keep my family comfortable year-round, and there's only one name I trust to do so, Ace Air. Ace Air has been keeping our indoor air comfortable and healthy for more than 20 years.
Ace Air is the area's only York-certified comfort expert dealer, so you enjoy the best price and warranty. From installations to repairs to air quality, Ace Air is the team that treats your comfort as their top priority. So call Ace to condition your space or visit them online at ace-air.net.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. 4:04 left in this ball game. LaGrange trails 21-7 to Starr's Mill. They just took their first time out after a 4-yard gain here. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Starr's Mill, and naturally they'll probably keep taking timeouts and try and get this ball back. Starr's Mill once again comes out in the shotgun, and once again they will let the quarterback run up to the 50, just past the 50. I think he reached forward to about the 49-yard line. And Grangers will once again take another timeout. Tommy, this has been an interesting second half, to say the least.
It really has been. I tell you, it all started going downhill when my batteries went dead over there on the sideline, and everything kind of, I guess it You know, and I made a comment the first half that the referees had done a great job, but I can't. You have to kind of take it back on the second half. I mean, they have bad days too.
It's been a really tough second half for this Rangers offense in particular, but, I mean, the defense has really picked up the slack, it seems. Not to say that the offense has underperformed, but they've just had some tough breaks. But the defense just especially had some tough breaks in some ways that they could have had the ball back a couple of times by now.
Oh, yeah. And I tell you, who's the quarterback on their team has been impressive, and their linebackers.
Yeah, they've been sealing up that wall, especially on first down for the offense. As they come out of the timeout, third down and about 3, they will hand it off to Benefield, and it looks like he's got the first. And that will give the Starrs Mill Panthers the first down at the Granger 45-yard line. With 3:47 and counting, the Grangers only have one stop left for the clock.
Right, it's going to be a...
So in the second half here, it's just been a little disappointing for the Grangers in some areas. You really felt like this could have been a winnable ball game, but it's looking like that's not to be tonight here in the first game of region play.
Well, and hats go off to Starrs Mill. They have come to play. They brought their A game. They brought their A fans.
First down run goes for about 2 on the play. Clock ticks inside, actually it's just outside of 3 minutes here. We'll take another timeout. The Grangers, their final timeout. They trail 21-7 in this ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Matt Orr will make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here as we're about inside 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. Starrs Mill leads the Grangers 21-7, and Starrs Mill does have the ball 2nd and 9 at the Granger 44-yard line. And the Grangers have no more stops. So hopefully they can get the ball back with a little bit of time on the clock, maybe a quick score. And the handoff goes to the second back there, up to about the 43-yard line. And the clock will just keep ticking. Third down and about 8. Granger defense is holding as strong as they can. They've been on the field a lot this second half.
They certainly have, and we just couldn't get any sustained drives on offense to amount to anything, and it just didn't click.
Yeah, Granger's had a couple of scoring opportunities that didn't quite happen for them in the third quarter, and the pick six kind of really changed things a lot for. As the quarterback tries to escape the pressure, he is wrapped up big in the backfield. I think that was Noah Outland at the 50-yard line. It could have been someone else.
Let's see who gets up from that.
It's actually not Noah Outland. It's
Harris Grace.
Oh, Harris Grace, number 10. So big stop there for the defense as the clock ticks inside 2 minutes. Grangers trail 21-7, but they will look to finally get the ball back here. And it's also looking like that Starrs Mill is going to take either delay of game or get out really late for this next play because they do not have a timeout left. I hope they know that.
Well, they're just going to let this clock run down, and it'll.
Yeah,
it's
they might just take the delay of game.
They'll just take the delay of game. That way they won't have to rush and do anything. And of course, we can get a long bomb and onside kick.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, crazier things have happened in high school football. I know, I've seen them.
I love it. It's just what, when they got to walk off 5 yards. Now, don't forget to do that, referee.
So the punt will come from about the 40, the snap will come from about the 45-yard line instead of the 50, and Bryson Cockrell will look to get a good return for this Granger special teams unit. 1:24 left in the ballgame. Granger's trail 21-7. It's 4th and 20 for the Starrs Mill Panthers, and the punt is away. We actually came after that punt, and the ball bounces at the 10-yard line. Get in that end zone. They actually do whistle it for a touchback.
It would have been our luck that ball landed on the 1-yard line. That just been icing on the cake for Starr.
So we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other 2 locations at Leeds Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network. Granger football. The first down play by Kemp goes over the middle and incomplete. Intended receiver was Stephen Hill. It'll be second down for the Grangers. What did you see there, Tommy?
Nazir Garrett was wide open on the 50 over him. So
couldn't quite get to Nazir Garrett. Stephen Hill, the intended receiver on the play. 1:06 left in this ballgame. Grangers trail 21-7. Looking for a really quick score here. Second down and 10 from the 20. Kemp back in the pocket. He's holding in the pocket, and he actually dropped the football, picks the ball back up at the 15, and falls forward to about the 18. And under a minute here we tick, and we've got a player down on the field.
For Starrs Mill, so it's going to...
So 21-7, Starrs Mill leads over the Grangers. It'll be 3rd and 12 when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we are highlighting a 23 Kia Forte LX with a starting price of only $19,960. It proves to be one smart buy. Hey, folks, listen to me. 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-star crash rated. It is stylish from bumper to bumper and comes with more standard features than I can even mention. So come by today and test drive one at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Help support Eloda County, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth here with you at Panther Field at Starrs Mill High School here in Fayetteville, Georgia. The Grangers trail this ball game 21-7. Player for Starrs Mill is still down at the moment. 51 seconds left in this ball game. The Grangers will have a 3rd and 12 when we come back out of this injury report. But, Tommy, it just seems like the wind was really taken out of the sails of this Granger team when the pick six happened. I mean,
it did, and that often happens when in an emotional game. This was a very emotional game. First half, it was just a really, and you know, the second half we couldn't have asked for better field position. Yeah. Getting the opening kickoff on a onside kick that didn't go quite far enough. I mean, it went within about 6 inches of being close enough. But if the guy would have let it roll 6 more inches, they would have got the ball.
Yeah, a lot of almost and maybes in this ball game.
Sure.
And, I mean, you can chalk that up to adversity. You can chalk that up to just being part of the game.
Yeah, and it's still early in the year. And
Grangers throw it deep on 3rd down and 12. It's batted up in the air and intercepted back at the 38-yard line, and that'll kind of wrap the ball game up. Starrs Mill. Grangers had a little bit of hope there in the end, maybe a little trickery, a little craziness, but Starrs Mill comes up with an interception. Malik Kemp's second INT of the game. He played a good ball game, but it was just not in the cards for the Grangers here tonight.
Just wasn't the ball, as the old saying is, the ball didn't bounce our way. Got a lot of heart on that team, and they'll come back next week and learn from this. There's nothing out there that can't be fixed.
You better believe it, though. I mean, this team is going to be – I know one thing. it's been tough enough for us being on this 3-game road trip. It's going to be good to be at Callaway Stadium next week.
Oh, it will be. It'll be a lot of fun and get back in front of the home crowd. And they go into the victory formation now, and all they're going to do, I think, is one play, and that should be it.
So the Starrsville Panthers will take a knee here, and that will run out the clock. The final score tonight is going to be Starrsville 21, your LaGrange Grangers 7. The Grangers will move to 2-2 on the season, 0-1 in regional play. This was an important game, but, you can't value enough how hard both of these teams fought. And Starrsville was fortunate enough to come out on this ball game. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we're going to wrap it up here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Come to Momentum Marine in LaGrange. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you get everything you're looking for. Ready for a new wake boat? Need your motor serviced? Or looking to sell your boat? We have you covered. Our expert team members can service your ATV or boat. We offer pickup and delivery service. Whether you are planning a weekend on the water or a season of adventure, we can give your dreams momentum. Momentum Marine, located on 370 South Davis Road, across from the LaGrange Mall. Your go-to destination for all your outdoor adventures.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Looking for something fun to do this fall? Go to Chop House Axe Throwing in LaGrange to have a thrilling time with your family and friends. Enjoy friendly and fun competition at axe throwing, darts, and cornhole. Plus, as a special for the fall season, Saturday rates are now 20% off. You heard me, 20% off. When you walk in and mention your favorite high school football team, just say,
Go Cavs, Go Grangers, Go Tigers,
and you will receive 20% off your lane. Book your lane online today at chophouseaxe.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here we go.
Back with you, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Here to wrap it up with you, Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth. Final score of this one, Starrsville 21, Granger 7. And this was really a hard-fought ball game. 21-7, two-score game. I mean, the Grangers kind of wound down in the end, maybe ran out of gas on defense. But I mean, it was just snot-nosed the whole way, Tommy.
It was a very hard-fought game, and like I say, the home team brought their game with them, and the ball bounced their way, and of course they made a lot of those themselves, and we just couldn't get consistent first and second down penetration on offense, and we'll work on that and get better. The Starr's Mill came to play. They had a week off last week. You could tell they were probably a little fresher than we were, and this is our third road game in a row, so we'll just have to pick up the pieces and get after Whitewater next week.
Well, that's a good point, Tommy. I mean, the Starr's Mill definitely seemed like they had some fresh legs there in the second half. Maybe that's due to the bye week. You know, they get a lot of extra rest coming into this game. Granger's coming off of another road game, a game that they actually weren't picked to win against Upson Lee and ended up winning, you know, in a big way. But getting the loss here tonight to open the region, it's tough. It's gonna. But I think Coach Napier and this team is going to take a lot of the goods and the bads from this ball game and really bring it back home to Callaway Stadium next week when we play Whitewater and get a region win.
That's imperative, and I think he'll have them ready. And I know that they'll be hungry. This is a hungry team, and they've got a lot of heart to them. And coaching staff is working real hard. And we'll just have to pack it up, lick our wounds, come back, and inflict some wounds next week.
Yeah, definitely. And the Big Blue Nation showed up tonight. We thank all of y'all for your support. And those of you who couldn't make it to us tonight, we thank you for listening. We greatly appreciate it. Once again, the final score of this one tonight, Starrsville 21, Granger 7. Granger's 2-2, 0-1 in the region, looking to bounce back next week. Join us for that broadcast against Whitewater on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth, we'll see y'all next week. Good night.
Go Grangers.
You said it. Go Grangers.
WELR FM Roanoke, LaGrange.